Hello, everyone. Welcome to the next session of Out of Redoubt. Before we dive into tonight's session, let's go ahead and give one of our players an opportunity to earn a point of inspiration by giving us a recap of what happened last time. Does anybody wish to volunteer?
I can try.
Anybody else? Because Penn always volunteers.
Oh, you were advocating for me.
Trying to.
I'm just being too snippy.
I did it last time. I vaguely remember what happened, but I just don't think there was that much that happened.
Hey, did Snow have his vision of who he once was?
Yeah.
In this session? Okay, I vaguely remember that. I could probably do it.
All right, Penn, go for it.
I can't remember my middle name, so.
I have an AI summary.
Do the AI summary.
Do you actually want me to?
I actually have to pee, so I'd be happy if you took over.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, Senji, go for it.
All right. So, we started. Hold on, the music is really loud on my end for some reason. We started the session with having a Quasit captured in a bag. It had a wonderful country accent and falsely claimed that its name is Ferdinand. We tried to interrogate it. Well, Snow tried to interrogate it, which just dissolved into a comedy of errors. He tried stabbing it, poisoning it. It was immune. Agni tried to catapult a rock at it, but missed. Yelissa and Rumeme stepped in and kind of stomped the bag until it finally went away. When it went away, Snow decided to reach into the bag because he felt something moving around in there, and it turned out to be a snow crab, or a tundra scuttleback.
Yep, that's what they're called.
Wow, the AI is good. Snow kind of yanked it off of his finger and threw it at Agni, who got pinched in the neck. We finally set that one free as well. On our way back to Redoubt, we briefly stopped at a shrine to Shivra. Is that the right name?
Yes.
It says Shivra Hollowip.
Yes, that is correct.
Wow. Okay. Frida kind of shared Shivra's story. She was a terrible fighter. She was considered a terrible fighter, which I assume is a good fighter.
No, she was bad at fighting.
Oh yeah, she was bad at fighting, and she was a joke among Blade Maidens. But when the demonic breach opened, she stood alone at the choke point, sounding her signal horn repeatedly. She died clutching the horn, but saved everyone. So that was kind of like an inspirational story there. We got back to Redoubt. Frida gave us a copper badge to hand over to Captain Lockhern to get paid. At a Bacon Hall, we got 40 gold pieces each.
Sins in the waiting room.
God? What?
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
40 gold each.
And he also pointed out that there's a merchant caravan in town from Misty Vale. We moved into the Maiden's Mirth. Gabby, as usual, served us some nice hearth beer. And of course, Meander kind of hit on Gabby and tried to learn some new cool tattooing methods. Well, the AI does, so there you go.
I think that happened.
Snow. The next morning, Snow decided to visit the Hearth and Hollow tailor shop again to get some divination done. This time, Emma charged Emma.
It's. I don't remember. Let me look at this.
Emma, it
no,
is.
Yzma.
Might as well be.
Yzma. Yeah,
Oh my
okay.
God,
I
like
thought it didn't
Emperor's
feel
New
right.
It wasn't Emma. I knew that. I was like, that can't be right. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
name
why-
any
that's-
NPC Emma. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so she charged 5 gold pieces, and this time Snow's vision kind of took form. So he was able to see a human wearing thick white fur gloves, touching the white bark of a distinct tree that had red veins and crimson leaves. He also heard a voice go, "This is going to be good. Yes, the drink will be perfect." And then Snow kind of snapped out of it, seeing that the gold pieces on the table had turned into a kind of golden plaque with a drawing of the crimson leaf tree, or an inscription, I guess. Looking to understand more about the vision, we went to the library where Lemma
Yeah, Lemma.
identified the tree as an Unia birch, which grows in extremely cold environment. The only one she knew of was somewhere near Zaust,
Yes.
which is very far away. We went around the market stalls. Yelissa bought 3 yards of Percellus snakeskin.
Not really a snakeskin,
Fabric.
but it's called that, I think.
Yeah. Meander bought a massive supply of tattoo ink and flirted with a dwarf
Mhm.
to make sure that Snow got a nice discount on a moonsicle. And Rumeme bought a staff of sure footing. And then for the rest of the day, we decided to buy drugs. So Meander found a merchant that sold Dream, and we got enough for everyone and went back to the tavern and got really fucked up.
Yeah.
Yelissa immediately failed her charisma save and was put into a hallucinatory trip, where she ended up in front of a strange cosmic entity man named Myriad. Yelissa kind of, so the AI summary doesn't say this, but Yelissa kind of talked circles around Myriad, which I thought was very funny to see. And ending that off, Myriad kind of warned her that if she's astrally projecting like this and lingers, she could get permanently lost. So she decided to go back to the rest of us. Ending off the session, Snow decided that because he wanted to go deeper into his own self and understand more using these drugs, so he leaned into it and let the drug kind of do its thing. Made a very stupid move of pushing the roll,
And it only worked out.
and it fortunately worked out. So he is now diving deeper into the dream.
Yeah. Right. So, as we dive back into things, thank you for the recap, Senji, and your AI best friend. We will go ahead and pick it up where we left off. You guys are in a room at the Maiden's Mirth. Likely one of the rooms high as fucking kites. Yes. The dream, a powerful hallucinogenic that has all sorts of effects. Some of them much more mild than others, but in this case, Snow, you have chosen to follow the rabbit. So, here we go. I need a better audio track than just the Mountain Tavern here. Hold on a minute.
Has anybody pointed out that this girl on the right looks like Taylor Swift?
I see that.
Not until now. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And she's
So-
even
Obviously a
like
bard.
playing a guitar thing.
Yeah.
And the guy on the left is Harry Styles, right?
No.
I don't know about
Oh,
that.
No.
I
bad
want you
choice.
to know this tavern splash screen is the only good tavern splash screen I could find on the internet.
I like
and it
that
has
this monk over
been
here has like
the
a Christian
one-
cross.
Yeah. By all means, read it to filth because I've been using this tavern splash for years. Literally, the whole time I've been doing this has been the tavern splash. By all means, describe all the ridiculousness you can find because I'm sure there is more. It's like a Where's Waldo. Anyway,
It's very fun to look at.
I like the 1920s bartender.
Me too.
The guy on the left looks like he looks like Ezreal from League of Legends. I
He
don't know
looks
if
like
anyone
somebody. I
knows
just
that.
can't place it.
Harry Styles.
I want you guys to know
Not
I'm
Harry
about to
Styles.
describe something very dark. So I really appreciate this
This is our
levity
scoping
beforehand.
preemptively.
Oh
Locked
man.
in.
Snow. 1 minute, you closed your eyes, thinking back on who you are, passing through your memories of this region that you found yourself in Redoubt, of the high stone walls, the guard towers with Bastionworth staring out at you. And it always felt as though everyone was looking too closely at you, as you were an oddity, and you felt alone. A loneliness that you didn't really understand. Because even when you're traveling with your companions, as you have been for the last week or so, you still felt alone. And this loneliness, it has been lingering for months. As you reach past these memories, your vision changes. Suddenly, spread before you, below you, as if you are high up, maybe 100, 150 feet up off the ground, you see the peaks of hills and mountains below you. You see tall trees that reach up towards you, and you flit over them, as if just out of reach. And you know what you're doing. You don't know why you know what this is, but you are beast sense. Right now, you are looking through the eyes of a creature. It's a thing you used to love to do. It's a thing that someone taught you how to do. As you've been reading up on druidic magic, you know now that you will eventually be able to cast a spell, Beast Sense, to do this at will. But a memory was taken from you. The lesson of how to do what you're doing right now. You don't remember how to do it. It wasn't magic. It was an agreement that you made with this creature. This creature that you remember the name of right now, brought to you by the dream. Karaka. Which means something. That word. It means wind. But you don't know what it means that in. You don't understand why you know the name. You don't understand why those sounds mean wind to you, but they do. And as you soar over these trees, looking out over the grounds below you, you see huge, shaggy, elk-like creatures roaming throughout the forest below you. And as you see them, you want to remember that they're there. You want to remember that they're there so you can tell someone else. And you know where they are. That place that you're looking down upon, you remember how to get there. You remember it's a march through frozen streams and a solidly moving river that you have to cross, and you're thinking about how hard it is going to be to move the Tynak across that river. But you don't know why you know these words. You don't know why you know this information. You continue to fly through the eyes of wind. As you're looking down, you see there is something else there. Something that these enormous elk-like creatures that you remember the name of as Tynak. They're all Tynak, but there is something else, something bigger. Something slowly moving in the forest, covered in white, as if its pelt is made of snowy covered bark. And it shifts through the trees, and when you notice it through the eyes of wind, only one word comes to mind, and it's a word that you remember thinking, and it's terror. The thing that you are seeing through the eyes of wind is terrifying, because you know that it means death. You know it's called an Akedron. You know that it is a natural spirit. Sin, you're killing me with the pen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was that loud.
It's okay. You know that this natural spirit is from somewhere else. You don't know where it's from, but you know that it is not native to these places. But anytime one of them appears, it means death. I need you to make a charisma save.
You're real good at those.
Ooh. Oh god, I'm so bad at those.
Should have been.
You rolled a
higher.
15.
Oh,
No, he rolled an 18. He's just really uncharismatic.
As you focus on it, as you focus on this vision, and you're still looking through the eyes of wind, wind says something to you. In that same language that you don't know why you know. But in your mind, you hear, "Should I follow it?" And you hear yourself say, in a voice that you don't remember as yours, but in your mind, you say, "Yes, we have to make sure it doesn't head back to the homestead. No one can handle this together. We have to leave." So, as wind follows this Akedron, which as it is following it, you see in your vision right now, it takes on the form of a massive, colossal wolf made of trees, as if its limbs are entire fir trees ripped up out of the ground, enormous, glowing blue-white eyes that stare across the landscape. Except as it moves, you watch as it passes through the forest without disturbing a thing. As if its bark and hide can pass through the trees like it wasn't there. There is no sign of the Akedron's passage, and it is like seeing a solid, ephemeral ghost of this massive creature as tall as the highest treetops around it phase through them. You watch for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. You don't know how long. But wind keeps following in tight circles over the Akedron. It doesn't seem to care that wind is there, but you watch as it keeps moving in a direction that you know instinctually is northwesterly. You don't know how you know that. You can't see the sun's light, But you know, based on the shape of the forest and the familiar trees and this large boulder that you recognize as almost having a humanoid-like face shape to it, you remember that boulder. It was always named by your family as a joke, as Rockish. You remember that, laughing about the name when you first learned it when you were a child. As this massive creature walks through it as if it wasn't there. Roll me another charisma save. How deep do you go, Snow? How long can you hold on to the vision? That's that. Okay. Suddenly, huh?
I was gonna use a point of inspiration.
Okay, you just earned one. Go ahead. Oh,
way
okay. Okay. You stay in. How many more inspirations do you have, by the way?
I have that written down somewhere.
You had one from last session, so you have at least one more.
I have 4.
Oh my god.
Okay. You stay in the vision. You feel the dream. You feel this mind-altering substance pull at your consciousness as if you feel tired, as if you feel like you're getting pulled into a tunnel of dark, but you focus on what you're seeing, this memory that you don't want to lose. You watch as wind follows after the Achedron, and suddenly the Achedron moves faster. It seems to sprint or dash. It shifts forward through the trees as if tree stepping, which is a thing you've heard of. You don't remember where you've heard of it before, but creatures that can step into one tree and emerge from another one. This Achedron does it. Its massive form seeming to vanish in one place and reappearing 100 feet farther forward. And wind suddenly beats his wings to catch up. You see in the peripheral of Wind's vision the aurora colors of this bird doing everything it can to keep up with this Achedron that suddenly surprised Wind with how fast it was. You hear Wind in your mind say, "It's so fast, I'm trying." Roll me a perception check.
Oh, I'm better at that.
26. As the Achedron has darted forward, with a 26, you see why. You see 2 individuals in thick, very, very thick, like coats, white with almost like tinged red fur around the edges of their face. They have these big rings on their chest. You recognize the ring on the nearest one with that 26 perception. You realize that their name is on their coat. That name is Ruga. You read it as if you'd been reading it your whole life. And you watch as Ruga, the Achedron, dashes up to, and with one massive tree limb, crushes Ruga into the snow. With no hesitation, as if that was this Achedron's whole goal in that dash, was to destroy this person. This shorter, maybe dwarven humanoid is gone. And you feel the mental fear and anguish in Wind's heart. You feel that emotion crash through you. And you feel yourself weeping. You don't know Ruga, or you don't remember Ruga, or you don't know why you know Ruga, but you see that death and you feel it tear through you. As it does, I need another charisma save. 7. That is a failure. Are you burning another inspiration to try and stay in it?
Burning one more
Okay.
as the final one.
1. Okay. That anguish, that pain that rocks your heart, it feels real. It feels so profoundly real, but you cannot help but recoil. And as you do, Snow, you suddenly like lurch awake. You feel just heartache, just terrible loss. And as you sit up, the suns are barely cresting through the frosty windows of the inn's room. You look around and you see your friends are all asleep in the inn with you.
I think Snow in this situation would be crying slightly, or tears running down his face.
You look around and you see Meander is horribly tossing in her sleep, like she's suffering a nightmare. You see Rumame and Yulissa are just unconscious, sleeping soundly. Agni is being an NPC, so don't worry about him. I don't know what he's doing. Don't worry about it.
I think Snow would kind of try to just collect himself and try to remember as much of the dream as possible.
Roll me an intelligence
Especially-
saving throw.
Uh-oh. I shouldn't have said anything. Why did I say anything?
You rolled pretty good.
You remember the broad sweeps of it. You remember the Akedron. You remember knowing what it was. You remember being in the eyes of of wind, of Kiraka. You remember that name.
Karaka. Snow will kind of mumble the name to himself. Karaka. Akedron. Ruga. Karaka. And we'll go on like that for a little bit. How much is Meander tossing and turning?
Oh, she's like in a panic, but unconscious.
Oh,
You suspect she's having what they might call, what the cool kids call a bad trip.
She can't handle her shit.
right, yeah. Snow is gonna like get closer and cast guidance on her as he kind of pats her head to try to calm her down a bit. There.
Meander, you are pulled out of your frenzied dream by the contact of someone in the real world. You just feel yourself slam back into your body.
Fuck. That was horrible. Why do people get high? Who does
This
this for
was
fun?
your idea.
It was a terrible one.
Are you okay?
No, that was... No.
Rumame,
No, I don't think I am.
the loud startling
Screaming.
of Meander has awoken you both. Rumame,
Yulissa and Rumame.
do you want to delve into Rumame's dream? Okay.
Wow.
Well, okay. So when you went to sleep after, okay, so we'll get into what's going on with Meander having just woken up in a moment. Agni, hello. You're
Hello.
conscious. I will leave it to someone to give you a quick text recap while I go through this with Sin.
I'm
Cool.
on it.
Huh?
He said I'm on it.
Oh, okay. So Sin, Rumame, roll me a charisma save.
Ooh.
Very good. Okay. When you think of an emotion that Rumame feels most strongly when she is relaxing. Contentment, depression, loneliness, happiness, excitement, anticipation. What of those do you think comes to mind? Apathy. Okay. Apathy. All right. So, that's interesting. You don't like making it easy for me. Hold on. You have always channeled your magic in a way that electrifies things, your own spells, your conversations, your decisions. And it is with an anticipation of the comfort of the lightning runes that you apply to everything that you do that you expected this drug to affect you.
Food delivery.
Hello, Mr. Sin. At first, the dream that you feel is warm. Not pleasantly warm. Not like comforting. It just feels warm, which, considering the context of where you are, that's a pleasant change. Nothing here is warm. You are lying in a field of gray grass beneath a colorless sky. The blades bend beneath you without breaking, soft as old feathers. Somewhere nearby, water is running, but the sound has no direction. It might be a river. It might be rain. Something about it makes you think it might be blood slipping from an open wound. But it doesn't seem important. Far away, someone calls your name. Once. Then again. There's fear in their voice. They need you. But you can't remember why that should matter. You turn your head and you see a town at the bottom of a hill. Smoke rises from its roofs in slow, black, inky pillars. People run through the streets carrying buckets, children, weapons. And you see a woman falls beneath a collapsing beam. And there's a soldier pounding against a locked gate while something moves behind him in the smoke that fills throughout the town. You could reach them. The hill is not steep, but the grass is warm, and your body has settled so perfectly into the soil. Why should you? You can't see that there is someone lying beside you, but you feel their presence. You can't see their face either, but you know that they are wrapped in a heavy blanket, turned towards the burning town. You feel yourself say, "Should we help?" In your peripheral vision, you see the figure lying next to you, watching the flames, and they say, "In a moment." The fire spreads. The screams grow quieter. Not because the danger of the fire is passing, but because there are fewer people left to scream. You become aware of something resting in your hands. It's a small glass vial. Empty, except for a pearlescent purple-white residue clinging to its sides. When you tilt it, the residue moves slowly, as if every direction you turn it, it moves with your eyes, following you. There is writing etched into the glass. I need you to make a charisma save. 19. Okay. Etched into the glass, it says, "Nothing hurts when nothing matters." The words seem wise to you. You close your fingers around the vial, and the town is gone in that moment, as if suddenly like blinking, and in its place stands a single blackened doorway. Just out in the air, unsupported by any walls or buildings, and you see that someone is kneeling before it, facing away from you. Their shoulders shake, their back hunched as if they are crying. And just from their shape and body language, you feel like you know them. Or knew them. They turn slightly enough for you to see tears on their face. Not enough to really tell who they are. You cannot place this person. But in their peripheral, they look at you and they just say, "Please." The doorway behind them begins to open. And beyond that is no monster or fire and no sign of the town that was there before, but instead, just another field of gray grass. Another you lies there beneath another empty sky. Beside that version of you is another figure beneath another blanket, waiting, watching, and not doing anything. The kneeling person reaches for you as the doorway pulls them backwards, and you think about standing. You consider getting up to help them. But thought is not action, and intention is not mercy. Their fingers slip from the grass that they held onto, and the door closes. I need another charisma save. That's close. It's almost a failure, but you do stay in it. You hear the figure beside you sigh contentedly. "There," they say. "It's all over." The warmth begins to seep into your bones. You feel your heartbeat slowing, and the sky lowers until it is only inches above your face, smooth and gray and soft as ash. Then, from beneath the blanket, the figure takes your hand. Its fingers are cold. Its voice is your own. "Stay," it whispers to you. "Nothing needs you badly enough." And you are suddenly jarred out of that surreal feeling by Meander screeching that it was terrible.
It was awful. Ah. Who else is
Is
awake?
everything okay in here?
No,
What
I just had a
happened?
horrible life experience. Why do people do this for fun?
I think I know.
Did anybody
sometimes
else
you
see
get to meet
themselves
some-
dying in 100 different ways? Sorry, what did you
No.
say, Alyssa? I didn't mean to interrupt with my trauma.
I was just gonna say I got to meet some pretty cool guys.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
Is that just... Were we seeing our futures? Because I saw myself dying in every way I could possibly conceive, and some I even couldn't. Gillissa met some guys, so good for her.
I think their pronouns were they, them, but not in the way that you think.
Melissa, who the fuck is that? Yelissa met some ambiguous people, but not in the way I thought. I guess, Rumor May, what does your future look like?
Black and white.
Was it bad?
Not at all. It was peaceful in a way.
Okay, so I'm just the only one who's getting fucked here.
Over the table, Echo's a little concerned.
No? You're muted? I see your mouth moving, but there's no sound coming out?
Yeah, I mean that's just his lips were sealed mechanically.
You do see Snow has been crying.
How? Okay, so you had a terrible future too.
I think it was my past. I think it was my memories.
Oh. Did they suck?
Kind of. Someone died.
Oh.
It was a horrible beast. But I had a companion.
Okay.
An
Where are they?
eagle? Hawk? Something with wings.
Not a very good
Let's get you a new
conversationalist.
companion with wings.
Yeah. I'm sure they've got parakeets around here somewhere.
I don't
In the
think this is
tundra.
gonna help me.
Winter.
Maybe it'll
There's
jog your
just
memory
one
somehow.
parakeet, like, fuck this place. Fucking
That's
freezing
how
its
I
ass
feel.
off.
And Agni, you've been like catatonic since the trip ended.
I still catatonic.
No, you're just standing there being an NPC
Did
until
he
you
get high with us? I don't
breathe
think
life
he did. I think he was
into your
our
character.
designated supervisor.
Yeah, he's T-posing. I don't
Oh,
believe
shit.
Agni took any
Nice.
dream.
He was babysitting the rest of the druggies.
So Agni, canonically, you dozed off in like a chair in the corner of the tavern's room, while your companions all were blitzed out of their minds on dream.
Wait. Okay.
So you've awoken to Meander panicking and Snow like startling awake, and everyone slowly coming to after their trips of good and bad varieties.
Was I where they took something?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Oh,
was
okay.
very clear. Everyone was talking about getting high,
You were a
Oh, okay.
designated adult in the situation.
making sure
that
nobody
choice
climbed
you
out the
took.
window.
That had like a not bad dream.
But okay, so did anybody in this room have like a life-altering experience with this drug, or is it just me?
It was all right.
Okay.
I think mostly you.
Pretty cool. I'd do it again.
Well,
I-
Snow?
I think I'll wait before doing it again. That was a lot. But I do have some leads now.
Okay. Goody. My whole life perspective has just shifted, and I never thought I'd get this introspective. I was hoping it would just never happen. I
So
just
what are you
hoped the
thinking about?
self-awareness would never go awash over me. But seeing myself die in all the ways has made me realize that death is scary. And I'd rather not encourage it. Does that make sense?
Is it dying that scares you, or is it ceasing to exist that scares you?
That's not even like that the whole pain part, the
So you're just more afraid of what you'll have to live through before the end, not necessarily the end.
but this is really scary and confusing. Cuz not only am I afraid of the process of getting to death, but then like afterwards, I also saw what would happen after, and like 9 times out of 10 no one even remembered who I was. And is that scarier than having my limbs ripped off? It's about equal.
Is it?
I don't know. I don't want to
Yeah.
get my limbs stripped off. That sounds pretty
Yeah,
scary.
that sounds awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also
I
like
think I'm-
imagine no one
Got a
talks
couple
about
of
you.
those.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
So for you, it's about ceasing to exist.
It's both. They're
It
both
is a
awful.
terrible fate.
Right. So you can talk to him about it.
I don't wanna.
Well,
I'm already scared, Yalissa.
he's the best we got at this point.
Do you
I
know
don't
what
know
I've
that's
really what I've come to terms with in the past 5 minutes that I feel like I'm going to just hinge everything in my future on right now.
Death is an inconvenience.
Can you ask him to just not for like 10 minutes?
I don't know. It seems like
Okay,
it's just not
can
that
you
big
not?
of a deal. I mean, he's still going, and he died, so I don't know what you're worried about.
Many see it as a new beginning.
And look how thin he is.
Oh, I just, after what I've seen, and it felt like a lifetime, it took like that long. I think I just kind of want to take a step back and reevaluate what I'm doing with my life. And I'm not really sure that going off into the winter woods and fighting demons for like a little coin, like that's fine, but like I don't want to die right now, you know? Does that make sense? Is everyone with me on that?
I guess I always wondered why you would throw yourself out there. You don't.
For fame, but nobody seems to give a shit anyways.
I think you've grown a bit.
Huh. I kind of want to, I don't know, maybe Gabby needs like help around the tavern or something. That feels like a safer bet for me right now at my skill level of fighting monsters and demons.
I mean,
Right. I get it.
understand
So
that.
sit the next one out. Right.
Maybe I will. Just and then you'll come back and you'll tell me how it went, and then maybe I'll think about it.
I guess we can
Right.
do that.
I'm gonna go see if Gabby needs some help downstairs.
As
Meander scurry off.
Meander leaves the room.
I think we might be down a party member here.
The most important party member, but you know.
One fewer liabilities.
Well, what are
So
we
what's the
doing
plan?
today?
Yeah. I kind of missed that part.
You guys don't really have a plan, I don't think.
What time is it?
You look out the window, the frosty glass and the height of Pyrrhus and Tyrrhus just over the horizon. You think it's maybe 8 in the morning? 7 or 8.
We tripped for a whole day?
Yeah. Welcome to Dream, homie.
Snow kind of like rubs his eyes. Just lost a day. All right. Well, I guess we should head downstairs or something. I'm starving. I haven't eaten in, well, a day.
Yeah, I heard the tavern has a new employee. I'm just dying to meet them.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's head to the tavern, grab some food.
Okay, so you guys, you open
Laugh
the
at
door.
Meander being a waitress.
Be really mean and don't tip.
Does
You guys-
Amherst have tipping culture?
If you want to.
This
You tip.
specific
Case, it doesn't
tavern
matter.
does have it, but only so that we cannot tip you.
Thank you.
Ulysses
I'm
got
just
it going
glad I'm
on.
part of this.
You guys emerge from Agony's room in the tavern.
He spent there all night while he
Yeah.
was completely sober. Well, maybe he was drinking. I don't know.
No, he was drunk, but he wasn't on Dream. So as you do, hold on a minute. Why is my token broken?
Broken token.
Okay. As you guys emerge, you see Gabby at Meander's like at the bar, like opposite Gabby, having a conversation. And Gabby looks up at you all and she says, "Well, good morning. Good morning to all of you. I was wondering what might have happened to you. You disappeared right around lunchtime yesterday, and now here you are. Spry and well rested, it looks like."
Yeah, something like that.
I feel great.
And you look at too, Agni. Can I get you all something to eat?
Eggs, meat,
Whatever you have, I'll take it.
We do have eggs. As far as meat goes, we have mutton. Does that work?
Just double the egg then, please.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Just a bunch of eggs then.
Mutton me
That
up,
works.
please.
A lot of them.
I'll take some mutton.
All right. I'll just get some breakfast platters on the order, shall I? That'll be, and she looks at all of you. A silver will cover all of you. That'll do. And she begins the process of getting your breakfast.
Abby, can I help?
Well, we can try you out for size.
Okay, yeah, sure. Do people die as like waitresses often?
If anyone's threatening you in my tavern, you tell me.
Oh, I'll stay. I'll stay right here. Thank you. She'll scuttle off to help out with the breakfast.
Okay. So Meander clearly embraces the employee of the Maiden's Mirth role, and Gabby, hold on a minute. Would Meander have any experience at all working
Absolutely
Okay, fantastic.
She's
all right.
eaten at a lot of restaurants though, so how different could it be?
It's a whole nother realm. All right. So
Had a stable
Meander,
job in her life.
She's always like, "Can I have a break yet?"
spoiler alert, Meander is now an NPC. Occasionally voiced by Penn. That's fine. But no longer as a player character. You hear platters and wooden plates crashing in the kitchen, and then you hear Gabby go, I lost,
How are you supposed to balance everything on one tray? Okay?
there's no food on them yet. They're not leaving the kitchen.
No, but when you put one bowl on one side, it tips. Like, explain that to me.
Just put it in the sink. Just put it in the sink.
You hear another crash.
We should
I think
preemptively
she's
order more
really
eggs.
good at this.
She started calling.
Why eggs?
I don't know. I need eggs or something.
It just seems like what you eat at 8 a.m.
I
Yeah.
feel like gravy would have been better.
Yeah,
Oh,
but then
that's a
we're
good
putting
idea.
Meander at risk because she's gonna spill it all over herself. And,
Oh, that is also
Hot
good.
boiling gravy.
yeah, we gotta stick with eggs and muttons because it's solid food.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid sounds awful right now.
There's like 15 minutes, and then Gabby emerges from the kitchen with like a tray of plates, and she says, this is going to be interesting, to say the least. Your friend has talents. We will develop her some more.
News to me.
We'll find them.
And she sets down. In front of you, Snow, is just like 6 fried eggs on a plate. Everyone else has like a mutton steak with like potatoes on the side and a couple eggs with them. Enjoy, she says to you with your 6 eggs, and then like collects the coppers from everyone to pay for your breakfast. Go ahead. Someone roll me a d12.
Sin's going for it. I can see it.
7.
There it is.
Okay, hold on.
Meander comes
All right.
out covered in an improbable amount of blood.
Can I just
7
say,
pints
I
worth.
fucking love that this shit just fucking works every time we play.
Right? Thank you.
Yeah.
It's been much a trial and tribulation for me. As
It
you
works.
guys eat your breakfast, you gain, for the next 7 hours, advantage on initiative rolls.
That's how good Meander is as a cook.
Meander had no effect on this.
That means we all get advantage, but she doesn't because she's working.
No.
Well, Meander is no longer of a concern for your combats and such. Pen is a spectator at the moment. Don't worry about her character. She's busy giving up the lifestyle of an adventurer. As you guys get yourselves some breakfast, the door to the Maiden's Mirth opens up. And as it does, you see the familiar face of Captain Lockhern. I was wondering what had happened to you. Word was that you all had a quiet morning and then you disappeared for the rest of the day. Are you all feeling well?
We died for a little bit, but we're back now.
We took the
You-
day off.
Oh, I was worried about you might got some frostbite or something like that. But if you're all well enough, that's good. We have some scouting to do. There's been word of Skarnik in the area. I was hoping that you all might be amenable to a task.
If the coin is right.
You know, the coin is always right, should you be willing to earn it.
Yeah, you've been a good patron.
I do my best. Skarnik was sighted out by Anvil, the 3rd guard post. I just need all of you to head out there, take a report from the Bastionworth that are manning the guard post, and then return. And if you happen to find any Skarnik along the way, if it's numbers you can handle, deal with them. And if it's numbers you can't, run and report.
Sounds easy enough.
Like mouthful of food and chewing. I'm like, I'm sure we can handle every number.
Yulissa doesn't
Well-
know what amenable means, but she trusts Snow to make the decision about what we're about to do.
I respect your confidence in your martial prowess, but the Skarnik are not to be trifled with.
We'll make sure to have an exit plan.
Good. I'd like it to point out that should you fail and perish in your efforts to defeat the Skarnik, the Opekan will use your equipment to the best of our ability.
Ain't like I got no next of kin.
I'm not gonna need it.
Do you?
You take good care of my man for me.
Just came right out and said it. Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
It's a reality. This isn't the safest line of work. Also, there is an individual. I was wondering if you all happen to know. There is an individual prowling the bounty board out by the, well, Opekan Hall. She seems quite eager to get her hands on a very particular Skarnik. Well, I didn't get the details, but I know that she's after some Skarnik for something or other. I was wondering if you knew her. She's new in town as of this morning.
Any
No.
description?
Very intense, bright red hair, bright red eyes, white skin, yay high. No,
Sounds like any blade maiden.
not a blade maiden. Not at all.
I would assume so.
No, when I say red hair, I mean red. Like, not a ginger, crimson.
You sound
Naturally.
familiar.
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Demon.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
What the hell?
She seems...
That's crazy. It's like Meander.
she
if
say
Meander
she
was
knew
red
us?
instead of blue.
She seems competent. She didn't say anything about you. She said she's, well, looking for Skarnik. I didn't get the details. I feel like I said that already.
Well, we are down a member, so maybe we could ask her if she wants to tag along.
That's on you. That's your decision. She's probably still by the bounty board yelling at people, so best of luck.
What's Frida doing?
Working. She
then
has
I guess
her-
he isn't an option.
She has responsibilities, I'm afraid. You can always put in a petition to have her an escort as a guide, but I don't think she's available today.
Yeah, and if we're just hunting Skarnik, we probably don't need it. All right, we'll check. Thank you, Lockhart.
Good day, and be safe. And Lockhern nods to Gabby. You seem pressed. And Gabby just looks at Lockhern and says, "Don't ask." All right, and Lockhern leaves.
Bye, Lockhart.
He throws a hand in farewell as he leaves. What do you do?
Well, I figure we should probably go out to that bounty board and see what's going on with the red lady.
All right, I'm about done with this.
How many
Do you
eggs
even
did you eat?
finish your eggs?
He
Roll a
finished.
d6 and see how many eggs you ate.
1 egg.
Still a fucking idea.
2
He ate 2 eggs.
As you
After which-
leave, Gabby's
His
just
After all
stomach
the
was
eggs.
just like all over. He was like, oh, no, I can't eat anymore.
like Gabby's like staring at them like.
Hey,
Melissa's
Snow,
like, I can tell
gonna finish
that.
those?
Melissa's like, I can tell that Meander cracked these eggs
There's shells in them.
because they're
No.
real crunchy.
No, you go ahead, Agni.
Oh yeah, these are great.
Good protein.
Agni's like, it reminds me of my favorite flavor of rocks.
Rocks? What
Very
the-
hangover food.
We call it the gravel special. It's going off the menu as quick as it can.
What about the Meander special?
Oh, that it is already, darling.
Very special. See you later, Meander.
Okay,
Hi.
guys, let's hit it by
see-
Meander. We'll let you know what happens.
Please do, and please reaffirm my choice.
We can never
can't
replace you, not even 30 seconds from now.
I'll give Gillisa a hug as they leave.
Okay, you depart the Maiden's Mirth and head out into Redoubt proper, out in the plaza of the Quillcraft Plaza. As you do, let me go ahead and pull you out here. You do see across the plaza in front of Opequon Hall is a winter-dressed, very red-haired woman who looks, well, Pen, why don't you describe your new character?
How did you know it was my new character? Echo. So you see,
Okay. It's my
Uh,
job?
Lochern was pretty accurate about the description of this woman. She's got like deep red, kind of like a dried blood colored hair. Not like arterial, you know, it's had time to catch some air. And eyes that are equally dark and red and very, very pale skin. And most of the visible skin, which there isn't a lot of because of the weather, is covered in tattoos of a pretty dark line quality. There's not any other variations in color. They're not colorful tattoos, but they're very all-encompassing. You could probably assume that any skin that you can't see in the clothing also has these tattoos. She's dressed like she's familiar with the type of weather that she's dealing with. If you can imagine, probably the opposite in preparation from Meander when she experienced cold weather for the first time. And this woman is currently holding the arm of a passerby and speaking very aggressively to them. But you're far enough away that you can't quite hear what she's saying.
Yulissa immediately approaches her and says, I love your tattoos. They remind me of one of my friends, but I just haven't seen her in so long. I can scarcely remember.
Mid like tirade, this woman is saying something like, you will tell me where you saw, and then Yelissa speaks and she just looks confused. What? Who are you?
My name's Yulissa. I haven't seen you around. I've been here for a really long time, so I know everyone in town.
Everyone in town, but do you know Skarnik?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Snow steps in.
I just told to go on this mission about the Skarnik.
Hello. Yes, my name is Snow. This is Yulissa. We heard from Captain Lockhern that you were.
Do I not
walking towards
exist?
You are not in the conversation yet.
But I'm literally standing right next to you.
And over there is Rume and Agni. We're mercenaries.
Move over there.
And we are looking to hunt some Skarnik if you would like to tag along.
You are hunting Skarnik.
Yeah.
What is mercenary? Our fighter? Warrior?
We would do missions for money. Generally involves killing
Killing Skarnik.
any demon around these parts.
Perfect. You know where they are? You'll take me there?
We have
Sure.
an idea.
Idea good enough for me.
Can you fight?
Yes, I can fight. Is all I know how to do.
These tattoos, do they mean anything to, you know?
What was that?
Sorry.
A strange owl emerges from Rimame's shoulder and just flies away.
Raka?
Karaka, is that you? Sorry, what did you say?
I asked the DM if Snow knows anything about these tattoos. Like, what this means.
Well, roll me. I'm not. I don't think you see enough of them for there to be like a meaning to you. That being said, roll me a investigation
Gotta
check.
get her out of her clothes first. I'm sorry, Snow.
Well,
pretty
then we
good.
had a good time.
Why are we rolling so high today? And we're not
Almost as
even
high as I can get.
touching combat.
Well, with a 19, that's pretty good. It feels incomplete. You're not getting enough information. You feel like there's like a hint of meaning, or like there could be so many things. Like you're getting hints of like,
I would say it's kind of like seeing parts of letters if you were going to assume it meant anything. Like you just can't quite put the picture together without, like if she lifted her hair out of her, she's long, dark red hair and clothing up to her neck, obviously to suit the weather. So it's just fragmental.
Not knowing exactly what it might be, Snow is just not going to comment on it.
This person looks at Yillis and says, "Thank you for compliment on my tattoos. I'm very proud of them. But this is no important to our mission. Find this Skarnik." Oh, excuse me. I am Droga.
Droga.
Circa dear, if it matters to you. And
It
it is pleasure to be meeting you, but I don't actually mean that. Unfortunately, common and all other languages, whenever you meet someone, you always say nice to meet you or pleasure to meet you, and that's just not true. I do not know you. And I don't like to lie, so it is to be meeting you, since it is no pleasure.
Well, it's to be meeting you too, Draka.
I appreciate the
Thank
honesty.
you. I am only honest. But if we kill Skarnik, will be pleasure. Are we leaving now?
I think we're mostly ready to go.
Do I have to be paying you? You say mercenary, take money for kill.
Oh,
Yes.
No,
No.
it's more like they're paying
Okay.
us.
I get money?
Yeah,
You get money.
No.
I get...
we can share with you. I don't know.
Wha-
you fight with
the
them,
problem is, I do not have money the way you have money. You have circles of colors. I do not have. Or I had, but I sell. Because I need things like ship and food. But I do have, and she digs through her bag and she pulls out these little kind of like 1/2 foot long, or I don't know what, a senji. I don't know how to describe these to you in a way you'll understand, but like 1/2 foot. And they're
Oh, I
like
know the
little.
measurement, 1/2 a foot into measurement. Go on.
Jesus.
Inches are just alien to Swedes. It's fine.
She pulls out these 1/2 foot long sort of rods of like a silvery probable metal. And there's about 10 of them in her hand. She says, I've been giving these to people. They seem to like. I no complain. I have 10. What did you say?
What's that, a weapon?
No, he's kind of like money. Dugnovar is what we call them. You know?
And Ulissa grab one and kind of inspect it.
I take a
See
bite
if
of
she
it like a
recognizes
gold
it
coin.
from her time around the world.
Snow's face is entirely blank.
Yeah, do any of us know what she's talking about, DM?
I've covered these at some point.
Okay, so hold on.
Plundered?
That's a DM question.
Yeah, that was over the table. Hold on. Agni, roll a history. Rumame, roll a history. Yolissa, roll a history. Agni, you've never seen him before.
Get those out of the way early. Cool.
Oh, I don't know if that rolled there. I rolled it on D&D Beyond, and I rolled an 18, but I have a -2, so it's 16. But roommate got 20.
Okay, so why did hold on. I just lost my record. Okay, so Snow, without rolling anything, when she says Dugnovar, you think that means thread of ice.
Okay.
You don't know why you know that.
He will kind of mutter it very low, like below his breath, and just thread of ice.
Rumame.
Yeah.
With a 20 history, you've seen that fine, silvery, almost like it has like a blue tint to it, metal before. But you only saw it once. And it was not in this form. You saw it in a magic shop. You saw it in Unahi, the city of scales, in the capital city. You saw it holding a gem in a very powerful wand. You think, based on what you heard from the shopkeeper trying to sell that wand to another customer, this metal is ice flex.
Okay.
You don't know what
I'm
ice
gonna
flex
say-
is.
So when I see it, I'm gonna be like,
Yes, that sounds right. Like maybe you call it that, but is a metal. People like it. I give it for stuff and things and services. Because I don't have money.
Well, if it's good enough for them, it might as well be good enough for us.
Okay, if I have to pay you, I pay in sticks. Is that okay?
Yeah, we'll worry
That's
about that
fine.
later.
Okay.
hmm?
Good. Now we kill. Ready to go?
Let's head out.
No, I have one more question, but this is not in character. Why'd you get another character?
Because I want him to.
Are you tired of your old character?
Yes, I was ready to move on.
Okay.
Just ready to
This
kill.
so this is actually a good question, and I want to acknowledge it over the table. If you guys are ever playing a character or playing a character class or a subclass or something, and you're not having fun with it, or you like accidentally pigeonhole yourself in a way you don't like, or if things don't work out the way you want to, especially in this game, it's an improvised game. We're just having fun. You can make a new character. I'm never going to give you a hard time about that. Your character doesn't have to die for you to get a new PC. You can just
Meander's the
excuse them.
Waitress now.
Yeah, we don't want to encourage suicide or anything.
Meander has a spin-off show.
Oh my god, she would.
Of just Gabby being annoyed at her
And it
all the
would
time.
And it would be terrible, and it would get really low ratings, and then she'd join back with the original.
It would be
know.
like
It's two-
in a
it's two
vlogging
broke
style.
girls.
I feel like.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. Meander
Yeah.
just switched from like goofy adventure to sitcom.
Yes. Two broke girls with Meander.
One
So-
broke girl.
We just saw a TikTok
One
of Kat
broke
Dennings doing her eyeliner.
I can see Meander doing that.
Yes. Meander
Anyway,
would have a TikTok.
of course. Anyway, yeah. So over the table, if you want to change characters, we can talk about it. You don't ever have to feel stuck in the character you've made if, for any reason.
I make new character with purpose. She is ready to kill.
I will ask that you don't change characters like constantly. Like, let's be reasonable about this. But, everyone gets, a couple freebies in there. Anyway, you guys gather together. You have met Draga Circadir, and you are heading out in a direction. You realize you have no fucking clue where you're going.
They just said Anvil, the third outpost.
Yep.
Maybe we should ask Frida or any of the Blade Maidens.
I'm thinking on the way out, we probably
And
catch
Draga
a
doesn't know.
guard.
She's just like,
Yeah, I'm sure anyone.
There's
at
gonna be
the-
blade maidens at any gate, so
Yeah, they'll probably know.
So which gate do you go to?
Let's
Oh,
not go
God,
to the
this-
northernmost gate because that feels like it'll be the.
There are
coolest.
three. There are three gates. The Reach Gate, the Frost
Well-
Gate, and the Lyricorn Gate.
we went out the northern one to get to 9. So I feel like it has to either be the Reach Gate or the other one.
Let's go to Reach Gate.
Let's go to Reach Gate.
I feel good about that decision
You go
based
here.
off of nothing.
Okay. You all head down Split Shield Bridge towards the Reach Gate. As you do, there's a bastion worth up in the tower. There's like a split tower with a bridge that goes over the main road into Redoubt. You see that there are these big, heavy iron gates that can be pulled closed. Right now they're open. The Bastionworth looks over and says, "Morning."
You know what ademnable means?
What?
We're going to
I haven't
Outpost
figured it out
3.
yet. No one will tell me.
I've never heard the word damnable. That's
See, me neither.
I have no either.
perhaps you should try it in the plaza. The Hall of Candles.
Oh, we're here for something else too.
Thank goodness. Oh, there's plenty of it.
We're hunting
Help
some
yourself.
Snow is a name.
Skarnak. Hi.
I don't know him. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to
We're
interrupt.
hunting some-
Oh, Ulysses towering over
worries.
him and standing in front of him.
We're looking to hunt some Skarnak out by Outpost 3. Anvil.
Oh.
Are we missing one?
Missing one what?
We're missing Agni.
There are 5 of us?
Oh, yeah, Agni is still hanging out by the Minas Mirth.
There we go.
We're doing this conversation mostly theater of the mind. I don't really need all of your tokens to be right in front of me to understand we're having a conversation.
What-
I
what's he
did
talking
because I
about?
zoomed in to see Draga's profile picture. So.
It is I, Droga.
That's fair. So you're heading out to where?
I believe it was called the Anvil.
Oh, the third outpost. All right. I wish you luck.
Can you tell us
could you
where
give us a
that
direction?
is?
Oh. Well, this seems a bit roundabout.
No, it's actually pronounced Redoubt. Oh my gosh.
That was good.
Telling that to a local is the funniest fucking thing.
That was good. I liked
Oh.
that.
I like
Alright.
that a lot.
Yeah.
I recommend you turn, you go out the frost gate. It's going to be a bit of a journey. Anvil's maybe a 6-hour hike at the minimum, so long as you have clear weather. It is at least well furnished, so you might be able to rest tonight if you get there in time.
That's good.
It's my least favorite gate.
Why? Because it's across
Don't
town?
we have enough frost at all as it is? Do we really need any more?
Encouraging.
Boy,
more.
you're in the wrong city, my friend. Anyway, go out the frost gate. You can see out north side, you'll see Crabber's Peak, the mountain out there. It's a lonely mountain, nothing else around it. Anvil will be eastwardly of that. You have about a 30-mile hike ahead of you.
Then we better get going.
Best of luck. When you do get out to Anvil, tell Hawthorne that I sent you.
And you are.
Regal.
No, but what's your name?
Michael Regal.
Okay.
What's your name?
Rememe.
A pleasure. Be safe out there.
Thank you. Be safe here.
I'm trying. And he just kind of seems to, like, look out awkwardly because he doesn't know how to end the conversation.
Snow is already halfway to the bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta zoom out because I don't know where we're going.
Okay.
This is the north gate.
Which is...
Oh, I took. Droga
Straight.
took wrong road. One moment while I correct. I got lost in your bustling town.
Snow got inspired by the Kidron and just goes through the buildings.
Unfortunately, the Akedron doesn't leave any trace that he did that, as you just, like, there's snow-shaped holes through all the walls.
Like,
Oh, look at
Wile E.
this.
Coyote style.
Indeed. Okay, so you guys, you head out the frost gate. The Bastionworth, there's like 3 of them in this tower that are looking out. One of them just kind of waves at you as you're leaving.
Why is this woman a zombie?
She's
Isn't she like a
half-orc.
half-
She's
that sounds
not a
racist.
zombie, she's a half-orc.
I'm literally
was-
right here.
Yeah, we have half-orc in group.
You're
She-
not green like the zombie lady.
You might want to
Yeah.
zoom in a little.
yeah, he's definitely green.
Actually, is there a
That,
reason I can't like hover over characters?
yeah, that mod is
Yeah.
broken right now.
Broken token.
So,
Broken token.
sorry. We do what we can with what we have, and the show art mod is not working.
I put
Theater of mind.
Draga. I put Draga art in the Hopeful Redoubters chat, so you can zoom in on that. But
Art.
As you guys walk by, the half-orc looks up as you guys are walking, and to Agni, she says, "How's that tanned hide working for you? Still
It's been
smell
keeping
just
me
as bad?"
Real safe. Yep. And no worse than my coat.
Take a shower. She just keeps scraping
You guys have water?
the hide. She looks at the
Water
estuary
is
behind you like,
everywhere.
I think so. Do you need a dip? I'll throw you in.
Ah, I'm good. But I'd love to see you try.
No, you wouldn't.
You have so much chemistry.
Who is she talking about?
I like put my hand over her mouth. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, Ulysses said that to Drago, by the way.
Chemistry?
Yeah,
What is?
it's like
That yeah, that tracks.
Oh, it's
Let's
Wake
keep it
all over
pushing.
again.
Anyway, you guys make your way out and into the tundras of the icy vestiges.
Canada.
So Drago,
Also-
where do you like
Oh.
come from?
North.
Where are you from? North?
Yes.
More north?
Well,
From the north.
Sounds east.
North and she kind of looks over her shoulder. She's trying to find the sun. Where is it?
So,
It'd be to our left.
Which
I'm
one?
guessing, if we're walking north.
Oh, that's true. That's true. There's two suns. Can she survival
Fun
check to kinda gauge?
fact: you know that the suns rise in the southeast and set in the northwest.
Not Ulysses. She doesn't know that.
I said you, not you. Those
Wrong
with
you.
survival skill know that it's the southwest
Okay.
is where they rise. So
Oh, I don't have survival skill.
the suns go
I do.
wee.
Wee northeaster from here. It was long walk and some sailing.
from the Zoust area?
What is Zoust? Where's Zoust?
Never mind.
Does Draga remember a place called Zoust when she was headed this way?
Yeah. It's like the main settlement, like it's the main city that like you can't really miss it. There's constantly traders desperately searching for supplies in Zoust. So you would have passed it.
I stopped there shortly. Did not stay long. Was coming here.
Wow. You're far from home.
Yes. But you've not heard it, so no point saying. It does not exist anymore.
I know the feeling.
You are from place that no longer exists?
I am.
Does that place have name?
It probably did. But I don't know it.
That's sad.
I don't remember much from before I was. Well, before I woke up. Like this.
Like what?
Snow kind of just clinks on his faceplate.
Before you put armor on.
This is not armor. This is me.
I don't understand. You are wearing helmets?
He's like a robot or something.
I'm not a robot. I'm a warforged. A forged
I
mind.
said or something, and I said like a robot. I didn't say you were a robot.
I do not know
Just-
what you're saying.
she's
Either
right.
either robot or forged. I do not understand it.
It's like
Is
if
that-
a person was made out of armor.
Like sentient weapon, but
Yes.
armor.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Something like that.
I have met sentient weapon before, not sentient armor. But they don't come from place. They're not people.
I have a soul.
Are you sure?
Damn, this party's racist. Green people are zombies. Armor aren't people.
The best part is it's
Hey,
different
the zombie
people.
thing was not in character. I was asking the DM why there was a zombie lady.
Alyssa leans over
Noted,
to
noted.
Draga, who's looking awfully blue right now, I gotta say.
Oh, Meander.
Oh,
and
I'm
says,
sorry.
I think he might be full of goo.
Goo?
Yeah, like we're full of goo. Or at least I am.
We're full of blood.
Which
The life force of
is-
all things. And if
Yeah.
he does not bleed, he is not alive. All
Well, I'm
things bleed.
that.
That's just the truth of it. That's just nature.
To my knowledge, I'm purely inorganic.
But do you have liquid?
Your goo.
Do you have a liquid?
You've seen Snow get injured and he doesn't bleed.
Oh, okay.
But he cries.
He does cry. He definitely cried this morning.
Because he's just a drama queen.
There might be fluid in there, but blood didn't come out. Nothing came out.
If he does not bleed, he is not alive.
Well, that's that then.
But he
Sorry, Snow.
cries. He has emotions.
It's a sad armor set. I don't know what to tell you.
That's a
I'm
bummer.
not sure I asked on your opinion of my existence.
I know you did not ask, but that is just what the truth of the matter is.
Droga,
She
it's
did
just
say
best
she's
not to
honest.
talk to Snow for too long. You'll just get yourself depressed.
Snow is walking faster to make sure
Did
he's
did
ahead of
Agni
everyone.
say if you talk to Snow you get depressed?
Yeah.
I will not be sad. He's just armor.
I go walk up to Snow.
What if he
It's
wasn't always
okay, buddy.
armor? What about that?
Yeah,
It's
that's
okay,
good.
Adam.
I like that. But I
Then he-
care. I care that somebody is saying this about someone I consider a friend.
Are you saying
Listen.
that he was alive before?
Yeah.
I look
That's
over
the
like
running
he
theory.
still is, but you know.
Yeah.
He is not. He does not bleed.
Well,
He died. Maybe he's sentient in the way that you can make a sword talk. But other than that, it's different. That's not the person.
Drugga, do you ever think that you don't know something?
Yes, I will tell you if I do not know something, but this is something I know.
I think
Blood
this might be a
makes
cultural difference,
life.
guys.
Name one living thing that does not bleed.
Grass,
Mm,
trees.
Grass
mhm,
bleeds,
mhm.
trees bleed. I know bleeding trees better than anyone.
That's
Snow,
really
like
Everything bleeds.
interesting.
Snow has been tuning out what Draga has been saying, like just walking forward. But at bleeding trees, he immediately turns around. You know anything about bleeding trees?
All trees bleed. You cut them, they bleed.
What do you
And they
know
make
of any trees
delicious
that
drink.
drink crimson?
Yes. You've seen the bleeding trees. The Nejkost.
The Nejkost.
It's a sacred tree.
Where?
Where I'm from. We harvest the sap and we make drink.
What kind of drink?
It's called sush. From the sushtina, the essence, the literal blood of the tree makes sush. Do you remember seeing bleeding trees
I do.
when you were a person?
I had a vision. Someone in town helped me remember, and I saw a bleeding tree.
You must have passed through my home then. I'm glad that you remember the most important parts of your living life.
You think that's the most important part?
My home, yes. Without a doubt.
Tell me about your home.
Well, that's a long story. I suppose I could tell you on the walk, but you pass through. We don't have a lot of outsiders visit, except during Dobadusha. And if you are not of us, but you were, then you'd be Samokladnak, which I don't care to associate with. So hopefully that was not you.
Shame if it was, right?
Who the fuck was that?
You whip around and you see a
Is it that
fucking.
goddamn...
You see a Quasit peering up out of the snow. Did you miss me? I bet you did.
Did we bring a bag?
You can try again. But I
On the first
brought
time.
friends.
Oh, shit.
God, why does he sound so Western?
We're gonna get curb stomped by a bunch of little demons.
He doesn't do anything. He doesn't, like, call an attack or anything. He's just standing there looking at you.
What happens if we just keep walking
Ignore him
away?
and keep walking. Yeah.
You see his tiny little Quasit legs lift up out of the snow and starts following you.
Is that your friend?
Oh,
Yeah.
they don't want me as their friend, let me tell you. You're also a new face. The other one that was here was well, she was cuter, but more annoying. Everyone
That is
kind of...
rude.
Oh, sorry. She looked way better than you, but everyone seemed to have a way shorter temper with her.
Is
I
he
do
just walking
appreciate his
alongside our
honesty.
party?
Yeah, he's just following you.
and talking to us.
Talking shit.
He's like a dog.
Are we meaning to keep this thing?
You can certainly try again. They shoved me in a bag last time. But they didn't have the constitution to keep me around long enough to get anything useful out of me.
They didn't let me pull off his arms.
You should have
Yeah,
tried
that
harder.
might have done something.
Shall we try?
Sure.
No, we should just keep
I think
going.
we should just
Leave him.
keep walking.
No,
Fuck
put him
it.
He's
up,
just
put him
gonna
up.
keep
Let's see it.
following us.
I don't know
Think-
if that really matters.
You think I'm afraid of y'all?
He's just
I
gonna
didn't
keep
prove it last
narrating what
time.
we're doing.
I don't know. I kind of like him.
Okay, you want a narrator?
She's got taste.
If I promise not to
Uh,
hit you this time, will you get in the bag?
No,
Why not?
I don't want to be in a bag.
Okay, well,
I got these long, spindly legs. I need to stretch them.
but you want to walk? It's all cold out here.
Cold doesn't bother me.
Why are
Oh.
you even back?
cold never
Sorry.
bothered me anyways.
I just wanted to check in and see how my favorite group of adventurers were doing after they fucked it up so bad last time I saw you.
Oh, you're my favorite too.
As I remember, we killed you and all your friends.
Yep,
Mhm.
you sure did. See how well that stuck?
Fair point.
Kill him again. How long will it stick? Will it stick long enough for us to walk far enough away?
Only one way to find out.
Hey, if we kill you, do you go to some horrifying liminal space where you barely exist for a while?
Nah,
Hmm.
Damn.
I just
That
kind of
was
wake
a little
up.
more torturous.
Nah, it's fine.
No, you guys might have something to talk about.
The Abyss ain't that bad. At least, for me. You guys would hate it.
So, what are we keeping him alive?
Because apparently he just comes back.
Well,
I
there's
mean,
only
feel
one way
free
to
to
deal
end
with
it.
this.
I mean, you certainly could try.
Ulysses gets a running start and goes to punt him like a football.
Like Charlie Brown?
Okay, make an unarmed
Like
attack.
Snake.
You said unarmed attack?
Yeah, it's an unarmed attack, so like it's a strength-based attack, which I'm sure you're great at.
Oh, there it is.
Can I re-import my
Okay,
character?
you'll have to trust me again, but I got 16 plus
I
2,
will
so I
re-import
got
you.
18.
Why? What's wrong?
18. Okay, roll me a dex save.
I'll figure out what I'm supposed to be doing at one point, but I'm just gonna stick with this for now.
Me too.
12.
Okay, you run up to the closet. You rear back with a massive field goal kick and you sweep it right in his fucking face. And you expect this satisfying crunch as you punt him, and your foot whoosh, passes clear through the illusion, and you fly up in the air with the momentum of your kick and just whoosh, flat on your back in the snow.
Full Charlie Brown backflip.
100%.
On her back, and she goes, "Rats."
You look so stupid. Oh, that was worth every moment.
This is even worse.
Was it worse than you being called a not person?
I'm just laughing my ass off.
So Snow doesn't care. Like he
Ulysses
does
looks
not.
up and
He's not seeking your approval.
That got the
Listen.
wind knocked out of her. Did y'all see that? Oh,
Is
nine
he in a
L's.
different spot?
Damn, you fucking.
No, he didn't
got
move at
her.
all.
That was hilarious.
Ulysses looks back to see if
Yeah.
anyone's laughing, and no one's laughing, and she's like, "God, fucking Meander would have thought that was hilarious."
She would have.
Agni is laughing
I'm
now.
busting a gut out here.
Can Snow like look around the area around them and see if he sees anything hiding?
Yeah, roll a perception check if you're searching for like someone trying to be sneaky. No, you are.
Echo.
Does.
You turn and just like the blizzard around you, your face just like snow lands right in Snow's face, and you can't see anything for the moment.
Can I invoke my tattoo and summon my familiar?
Sure. Hold on.
That sounds like a cool feature.
Let me go ahead and.
What am I trying to say here?
Magical
Ability,
tattoos.
power.
Yeah.
Power.
Yeah, but she didn't
God.
put this one on her.
Sorry, I really don't feel good.
Oh, buddy.
Sorry.
I wasn't feeling good, so I thought soup would help, but like my tummy was turning with nothing, and now there's food turning, and that's worse.
No.
I'm imagining, you know, those kittens that have like soup belly or
Oh,
milk
when you shake
belly?
them and it just sloshes
Yeah.
around.
That.
Okay, hold on a second. I have to give you ownership of that real quick.
That.
What?
I give you ownership of that.
The verb.
Their little tattoo familiar.
Mm-hmm.
So is your new character like all of your tattoos do something?
Who knows?
So as you watch as Draga, what does it look like when you do this?
I think her tattoos, right?
Maui.
Maui. I've actually never seen that movie.
What?
Can I say?
Yeah. Except
Can I say
you're
except
welcome.
you're welcome? She actually, I think her tattoos, at least the ones you can see, they're like a deep, such a deep red that they look black. But when she channels magic through it, they get brighter and they get redder. And it like the coloration, the lightness flows up from under her collar, so that all of the tattoos on her face are kind of like a light. And then she like lifts her arm, where you can assume tattoos are also visible, are also there, but they're just covered by weather appropriate clothing. And in her hand, her familiar is summoned, and it's a very particular looking bird. It's like a deep midnight blue, but as light bounces off the feathers, it's kind of like a shimmering light effect. You know, when you see like an oil spill in a parking lot, that's the kind of look you've got.
Snow instantly recognizes the shimmer.
Mm-hmm. And she says, in a language that you don't understand, Lava, please look around for me if there are any more of these weird little football things.
Snow, you understand that.
And hopefully the bird takes flight to look around.
It immediately like ruffles and then begins to flap its wings and does. Please roll me a d20 plus 6.
Okay.
Natural 20.
For the goodest burb.
You watch as this bird flies up and then immediately begins to circle like a small tree that's like dead, and it's like 60 feet away. And as soon as that happens, you see the little, like this little illusory quasit turn and go, oh, uh-oh. Well, and then he just vanishes.
The illusion does?
Yeah. It doesn't like vanish like it's disappearing. You see like these red and black sparks, like as if the illusion was dismissed.
Does Plava see the quasit trying to escape?
With a natural 20, yeah, you watch as Plava like is doing small elliptical circles, like circling a thing that's running through the snow.
Is it within 60 feet?
Yeah. Well, it's just barely. It's like on 60 feet as it's running.
Can she use her blood spike?
Yeah, okay. Yes. Plava points it out to you, and you can like you can see it barely, like like running through the snow. Like it's not able to move quickly. Go ahead and roll me as is it a save for him?
It's a save. It's a con 14. She's trying to make its blood tear out of its own body.
I rolled a 1.
She does that. She
Okay.
uses, I think it's
It's its hits die. Which I hold
spellcasting
on.
modifier and one of its own hit die.
Okay. Its hit dice are D4s. So roll me a D4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
5. I rolled a minimum damage. It's embarrassing.
Okay. What happens? You all see like this bird circling around a thing. What does it look like when you cast this?
She lifts her arm out and directs it in the direction that this thing is fleeing, and then she, with her finger spread, closes her fist, and blood, or whatever its equivalent of blood is, like rips out of it in like a mist.
Yeah, so what you guys see is a quasit. You can barely see it, like just over the snow. It's like barely able to high step through the snow. Suddenly, you just watch as black ichor blood just out of it in all directions, and it flops over on the ground.
I didn't think that would kill
Holy
it.
shit.
Oh, okay.
It had
thought it
5
would
hit
last
points
a little
exactly.
longer.
Damn.
Well, it is dead.
Just ripped
Shall
the
we
goo
go?
out of that guy.
Blood. All living things have blood.
Well, makes sense. He doesn't seem to have any anymore.
No, it's on the outside.
I guess it's
Snow is gonna point at the bird and just go, Kiraka.
Wind. His name is Plava, which is common for. It's a color, I think. Blue.
Power cord for the laptop.
You can call him Blue if you want.
Sorry, just a memory. What is Plava?
Oh, common words are so stupid.
She flies back and then just kind of pops onto Draga's head.
Snow is gonna reach out for Plava.
The
Why
bird's
did you
like
say that, Snow?
getting more and more like leaning away from your hand as you're reaching toward it.
Okay, and he's not gonna follow. What did you say, Sin?
I said, why did you call him what you called him?
It's the same bird as he was looking through in his vision.
No, Rumeme was asking.
Oh, sorry. It's when we were tripping. I kind of
When you tripped?
when we were in distress, I saw a vision where I was traveling as one of these birds.
You were a Borealis Shrike in your past life?
Borealis Strike. No.
Well, those have souls, so then you would have a soul.
I looked through its eyes. I was somewhere else.
They're good companions.
Believe you.
See?
Plava.
Shall I keep
Pleasure
Plava
to.
in the sky so we can see where we are going?
That sounds like a good idea.
You heard it.
Sounds cool.
You see, like Plava, like looks at Snow with like the 2 wide eyes. That if a bird, like if it was an emote that you could read, the bird was like, "You bitch," and then the bird
No,
takes off.
something.
You now have a Borealis Shrike flying overhead.
Oh, Yulissa gets up, by the way.
Oh. Oh, yeah. You were in the snow. Are you cold?
Yeah.
Well, then why did you lie in snow?
That's a really good question.
Can I get somebody to roll me a d12 while you guys are having this conversation?
I got it.
Thank you.
This deep conversation.
Okay, 8 was first. Let's see here. Okay. That is interesting. As you guys are walking, you resume your journey looking like Blava has not identified any threats or demons or Skarnik. As you guys are walking, the snow, which is being pushed heavily by the winds of the blizzard, is almost like getting moved as desert sands might, getting blown over the snowy dunes towards you. And I need con saves from everybody because it's fucking cold.
When you said it's interesting, I thought it would be more interesting.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, that was an ability check.
It
not a
will
saving
be.
Throw. Hold on.
You rolled a natural 20, you succeed.
Great, whatever.
I rolled a 15. I forgot to link my thing.
Okay. So Rumame, Agni, that's it. Rumame and Agni, you both take 3 points of cold damage.
A 3.
I guess I should ask, does crunchy eggs give you any temp health?
No, it gave you advantage on initiative. Sorry.
Yulissa was already
Crunchy
accustomed
eggs.
to the cold weather from her time on the ground.
Chilling in a pile of snow.
Yeah.
She's like making a fake snow beard from the blizzard snow being blown toward her. The interesting part, as you guys proceed over the high dunes of snow, the things are being pushed towards you, this frost that was collecting on your faces and clothes. You see that where the snow was blown off of the dune, there is a huge, flat, glassy plain of ice ahead of you. It is massive. It must be 500 feet wide. You suspect it is larger, but the winds have blown all of the frost and snow off of it. Do you cross, or do you try and find a way around this enormous plain of ice? So smooth and clear that it's like glass.
I feel like Yulissa is a little bit afraid because she's always into like Scooby-Doo antics, and she's definitely going to be slipping and sliding the entire time.
It is going to be difficult terrain. It's very perfectly smooth. And it's going to be slick even for those in professional winter gear like Draga. It's going to be slick. It's difficult terrain.
Let me
I walk up and like kick it.
Your
The
foot
ice?
wing, like slides off of it and you almost fall over. It seems really solid. It just also is incredibly smooth.
All right, guys. I have an idea. And I step back like 20 feet, get a running start, and just yeet myself on the plane and just slide as hard as I can.
Okay. What's your move speed? What's like your walking speed?
I think it's like 30 feet, like normal, nothing special.
Okay. So you're sprinting and then yeeting yourself. So I'm going to say that as you're sliding, you are moving at 60 feet per round. And you just continue at that speed for a while.
Okay.
Let's roll a D100 to see how far you get before eventually friction slows you down. Not very far. Okay, so you guys watch as Agni like takes a running leap and then just whoosh, like curls himself out as far out onto the
And
glassy
he just kind of
plain.
slows down eventually.
Eventually, yeah, he slows down
Just to stop.
like 200 feet out from you guys.
Ooh.
He gets a good distance across, not quite halfway, but a ways. What do you do? As Agni is like, as you slow to a stop, you like try and nudge yourself a little further. Nothing doing. And now you're like trying to stand up and it's very cartoony.
How thick is the ice?
You can see through it. It's like really clear. And it seems like it's so thick that light is refracting in a weird way that you can't tell how thick it is. Like it seems glacial in thickness.
Guys, that was
Drago-
kind of awesome. You should do it.
Drago will actually, she will copy Agni,
Okay.
but she's going like on her stomach like a slip and slide.
Okay. Agni's D100 is determining the friction of the surface of the ice. So you all, anyone who does this is going to get to like basically the same region, about 200 feet onto the plane.
I'm not counting on this working, but can I at least ask Arendor if he'll carry me like a princess?
Let me roll a thing. Your patron does not seem to be responsive or even aware that you're asking him a thing.
Men, right? I do the same thing that they did.
Okay, yeah, you yeet yourself out. Rumame, Snow, what do you guys do?
I try to like catch Drogo.
As I slide.
As
up
you're
to you.
sliding either
Wait.
past me or whatever.
We
We're
should've
about the
used-
same.
We should have used Snow as a sled.
Yeah, he's just sentient armor. You could.
True,
call
we
him a
could have
toboggan.
taken him apart and used his like pieces to make sled. It would have worked.
Snow is gonna turn into a polar bear. Or
Okay.
the equivalent of a polar bear.
So you hold on. What is the CR of wild shape you can take?
Oh. Are you saying
Yeah.
that it might be higher?
So I
could be a black
suspect
bear.
a black bear is what you can handle.
Or maybe like a bird,
Oh,
that
that-
could also work.
He doesn't have access to flying.
Bird I
speeds yet.
definitely don't have, yeah.
Okay.
Let's hold on.
But second level.
What about one of
range-
those otters? The winter otter? You
Yeah,
can, like,
otherwise it would be the otter. if I
shimmy
can't
on your
do a
belly.
Polar bear. Because I don't think regular bears handle ice
You
very
could
well.
probably handle an elk or a horse, but
We have
neither of
moves on
which would
ice.
handle
Brilliant
the
idea.
snow, the ice very well.
Reindeer have.
I'd let you get an elk and just skin it as a reindeer, and then you'd be okay.
Okay, wait, hold on. This is just a pitch echo.
Or
what
a
about
moose.
What about one of those elks that Snow saw in his dream?
That's higher CR.
All right. I didn't actually know what CR they were.
That would have been good though. I like the hustle.
All about
So
hustling.
hold on a minute. A glacial lumerus is totally doable if you want to be that little otter guy. Or
I
a
could be
reindeer.
otter guy. I think reindeer might be the
More
next
character.
step after. No. I
so
think,
roll me a history
now.
check for Snow.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Never good when it's history when it comes to.
8.
No.
So you try and remember a reindeer as you turn into a wild shape, and you don't turn into one. You turn into something else. Hold on a minute.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here for it.
That's how it goes sometimes. 1 second here while I find the token I'm looking for, which is swallowed by
Heimdall. Get down.
Heimdall.
Get down.
A moment, please. Sorry.
Beast.
Heimdall. Get off that TV.
Oh, God.
Please don't.
What
look
happened
over
to
my
the thing?
TV.
Okay.
Time to get down.
Oh, boy.
Oi.
And Boogie.
Okay.
Get this thing.
You guys remember this creature from one of your first adventures, and you remember Meander got absolutely covered in the
Oh,
quills from an ice quill caribou. Yeah, so blank, that's what you turn into.
Aw. Look at his little face.
Very, like, a little spindly on the legs. It's got the cleft hooves, and it can probably walk on the ice relatively well. Definitely does not have the boldness of a reindeer or elk. You feel timid in your nature almost as you take on this form.
Yeah, Snow doesn't care. He's just glad that it's easy to walk on the ice.
Yeah, it's not difficult terrain for you. You just walk. What does it look like when you turn into this? Does it have the qualities of your forged body, or does it look just like an ice quill caribou?
Ooh, good question. I think, given that he was kind of not going for this exact form,
Mm-hmm.
it still has some of the characteristics of a regular animal, but the spikes on its back are very clearly metallic. Like they have this sheen to them. So he just kind of looks like the keratinous parts of him or of the caribou are just metal. So the horns and the spikes.
Okay. So as Snow turns into an ice quill caribou, which is a creature all of you are familiar with. You've seen them around. Rumame, do you yeet yourself, or do you find another solution?
You yeet yourself.
Everyone else yeeted themselves, right?
Yeah, except
Snow
the
turned into
caribou.
a caribou,
Mm.
and he's like
Yeah, I guess
walking.
You could get on his back, but I wouldn't recommend it.
No,
Yeah,
it's very
I
pokey.
was gonna when he said reindeer, but then this thing's got these spiky doos.
That was his intention to begin with, that he would be an animal that could carry people, but we ended up
Yeah.
here. So.
Yeah. So
He just
that's
couldn't
okay.
remember what a reindeer looked like.
Mm-mm.
I
and he
suppose
can't
I'll
turn into
yeet
bears.
myself too.
Okay,
Yeet or be
so
yeeted.
everybody
Yeah,
kind of
yeet.
just kind of throws themselves sliding onto the slick, icy plain. As you are like walking your caribou self out over this glassy ice, I'd like everyone to roll me a perception check.
What perception do I have as a caribou?
You have your perception, Snow.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
mental faculties.
Yes.
Can Plava also roll?
No, Plava cannot. Plava's flying overhead, and what is to be seen is a little too far for her. Him, it. I don't know.
Him. Plava's a boy.
As Snow is kind of trotting along, he is distracted by the weight of the quills. So his vision just keeps like...
Yep. It's very strange. You're like thinking about like, man, these would be great if I was attacked by like a snowblings or something, but holy crap, just walking is terrible. Yelissa, you are the only one who notices this. Your whole party is like body sliding around you, and there's a moment of elation as you like just slide, and it's beautiful as you do. The ice below you refracting the light from the suns overhead. It is prismatic, and there's all sorts of rainbow effects twinkling in the ice below you, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And as you look down, the light seems to glance off of something incredibly dark below, like a shadow that flickers within the ice. And as it does, you look at it and you notice it. And when you finally stop sliding, you hear the footsteps of Snow, the icicle caribou behind you, just like like a very light tapping on the ice. But then from below, from under the ice, you hear 3 heavy knocks. It sounds deep and so far below. It sounds so far away. But you know that it came from right below you.
Can I try something that's going to be a little bit dramatic out of fear?
I'm certain
and
you
wanting
can.
Okay, great. So here's my plan, right? I'm scared, obviously, and we're kind of in the middle of the ice area that we described.
Yeah.
So, in an attempt to keep us moving, can I use Arms of Hadar to grab my fellow party members and then shoot an Eldritch Blast to propel us forward further? Is that something that I could do?
Like growing tentacles and just
Yeah, and wrap the tendrils around everyone and then try and use magic to keep us moving a little bit further.
I respect the creativity.
Arms of
I just
Hadar
wanna use
is...
spells.
Oh, sure, by all means. You are tweaking 2 spells to do things that they are not usually the sort of thing that they do.
But it's
Yeah.
cool.
If you roll me a charisma spellcasting check, so roll like a spell attack. And this is for your Arms of Hadar, which its range is 5
10
feet.
feet.
Oh, is it 10?
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
Then yes, you can grab everybody but Snow with your goofy little tentacle arms. Please roll a spell attack. DC is 15, and if you beat that, you can use Arms of Hadar to grab your friends instead of slap them, which is what it normally would do.
Okay. So, am I just rolling like...
Like you're an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, I'll just roll that then.
You fail, give you a reroll.
Is it attack, right? Not
Spell
damage?
attack. Roll a spell attack. You need to beat a 15.
How'd you do?
Man,
That's a
can I
14.
inspiration.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can use it to bump it up by 1.
You can just spend an inspiration die to make it a 15. You can
I'll do
bump a
that. This
d20 up by
seems-
1.
This seems really fun.
Okay. Your Arms of Hadar reach out and grab Rumame, Agni, and Draga.
If you want to grab Frog, I don't know.
Yeah, it's up to you. Everything is, if this is your world, you can do whatever you like in it. Once you've grabbed your friends, because your Arms of Hadar are not limited by number of people. The way it works is like normally when it attacks everybody around you. So there's lots of Arms of Hadar. Now you are trying to use Eldritch Blast to push. This is interesting because Eldritch Blast, do you happen to have, you don't have the pushing Eldritch Invocation?
No, I have the one that does extra damage based off my charisma modifier, but
Okay.
not the pushing one.
That's okay. I'm going to let it happen if you're willing to spend a spell slot on this Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Now for that Eldritch Blast that you rolled, just roll damage.
Okay.
And make sure you account for that extra spell slot that you spent.
Oh, right. Hold on. It's
Mm-hmm.
Is it like another D10?
plus.
So you rolled a 5 plus 5 is 10. So you rolled 10 damage.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the spell slot. Like the.
You'd
if I-
use both, one for Arms of Hadar and one for Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah. Okay, got it.
So you've burned your spell slots, and as you do, you grab onto. Who do you grab onto? Because you can't
Agni,
reach
Rumame,
Snow.
Draga.
Okay, so Agni, Rumame, and Draga suddenly, in the moment after you have slid forward, you're beginning to like try and scrabble up onto your knees, and then you feel like this weird tendril wrap around your midsection, around your waist, and it's cold, but it's not like wet cold. It's just like cold as the grave as it binds around you. And you smell stone, earth, grave soil as it does. As it wraps around you, you feel yourself getting pulled in a direction. All three of you get yanked over directly towards Yulissa. And before you can even react to anything, Yulissa has whipped around and she raises her hand and an Eldritch Blast comes flying out of her hands. What does this look like, Yulissa?
So she sticks her hand out, and all of Ulysses' spells are pink, obviously. And it kind of collects in a sphere around her hand, and then it sort of collapses in on itself and pushes in a beam in the opposite direction.
So this very wide, very unfocused blast of Eldritch Energy just suddenly... And Snow, ahead of you, you just see, like, your friends suddenly, like, get, like, pulled together, and then a big pink, like, flash appears in front of you. And then you see Yulissa, Agni, Rumame, and Draga just, like, get shoved as they are sliding much, much farther down the ice. You give everyone another 200 feet of sliding.
Nice.
So I'm like,
So-
what
so
the
bleak.
fuck? I was like,
Yes.
Everyone just gets yanked.
By these pink tendrils that have wrapped around your waist. Yes. Snow.
It's bleeding.
Yeah, your friend, you're
Bad.
bleeding. I see. Things that bleat are alive. As as that happens, there's like a moment past where you're like you're like, ugh. You like walk farther to try and catch up. And then you hear knocking underneath you. And you look down and you see this form. You can't see details through the refraction of the ice, but you see black tendrils that form themselves into limbs spreading impossibly wide as if grasping the underside of the ice beneath you. And at the center of them, it looks like the arms and shoulders of something massive. And you see the shadows are gathering in the shape of a head.
The bleeding gets louder.
Meh, meh, meh. Off in the distance, Ulysses like,
And
sorry,
he-
Snow,
like-
we'll miss you.
Just pedaling the little legs, now terrified, a little.
Uh,
caribou.
the good news, the Ice School Caribou's move speed is 50. So you are actually moving at a pretty good clip. So at first it was just, now it's like as fast as the little caribou can gallop across the ice. I need someone to roll me a D100.
And roll good. Roll good.
48 for Maggie.
48. Okay.
Snow
I
takes
need-
48 points of bludgeoning damage.
No, I need a stealth roll from the caribou. So please roll me a D20 plus 2. They're not very dexterous, unfortunately. 13. It has disadvantage because it is looking through the ice. Snow, you feel your world quake as the ice just, as if the thing beneath you is trying to lift or push, but the ice is so thick and it's so hard to see through it that you can't tell exactly where it is. Is it under you? Is it under them up ahead of you? Is it behind you? You can't really tell. All you know is that you are continuing to move. Rumame, behind you, you hear this quaking, the ice cracking, the glacial sound of huge chunks of ice scraping together. Roll me an Arcana check. Natural 20.
Damn.
Noise.
She knows for sure.
You remember reading about the monsters of the area. You remember reading about the sort of creatures and demons that are being summoned. You've dealt with quasits. You've dealt with all sorts of maw demons and other little pests, shadow demons, the bigger ones. But there is the legend of a demon that you read about being out here. And you know it's trapped. You don't know exactly where it is trapped, but you know that demon is terrifying. You remember reading about it having once been a pit fiend. And you know its name is Thal.
Thall. Thal.
Thol.
Thal. Okay.
You also know that to speak a demon's name aloud grants it power.
Okay. So I won't be doing that.
Yeah, so don't share it.
With a natural 20 on a 27, and the fact that you're out in this middle of fucking nowhere, and this plane of ice seems very deliberate in its creation.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
You suspect you might have found Thal's cage.
A fucking demon. Just chilling.
We should get going, guys. Like, this isn't a good place for us.
I agree. We should keep moving. We're at the ice patch.
Yeah, weird.
Why did you grab us?
Are you really asking that question right now?
It feels like a good question. When did you
Because I
grow
saw
tentacles?
something under the ice.
Oh.
There is the sound of like coming from beneath the ice in the direction Snow is running from.
Can we see where the end of the ice is?
Oh yeah, so that extra 200 feet Yalissa yeeted you guys, you have only 100 feet of ice to go before you reach the end of this plane of perfect ice.
How
Okay.
far away is Snow?
At this point, so it was 2 rounds. He he has 300 feet to go. He has just gotten to where you guys got after yeeting yourselves the first time.
Do you think if I wrap rope, like lasso, around the caribou, we can use it to pull us off the ice?
He's behind
Now
you.
you're not opposed to tendrils.
Sure, but he'll catch us. He'll catch up eventually. Sorry, what did you say about something?
Oh, I
Tendrils?
just said now you're not opposed to tendrils being wrapped around things.
No. I'm never opposed. I was just curious.
I will say, all of you
Are you
become
getting close to
keenly
Snow?
aware that being over the ice where this thing is probably bad.
Yes.
Rumame, you know Thal has magic, and if he's aware of someone, they might become cursed or hurt in a way. So maybe getting Snow off of the ice, quickly would be wise.
Damn it. He's too far away from me.
Yeah, he's 300 feet from you guys. You think that if Snow doesn't have any help, he's going to be on the ice for 3 more rounds. You guys are also on the ice, by the way. You have 100 feet to go.
Is it smarter to just tell him to go back to the other side that he's closer to then?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Run, Snow. Run.
I mean, given how far you guys are away, I think we're gonna reach the edge at roughly the same time, because it's dangerous.
How fast do we move?
It's difficult terrain for you guys, but if you action dash, you will get to the other side in just over 3 rounds.
What do you mean?
Can I use a cantrip
I missed something.
to push myself the way the Eldritch Blast pushed us?
Well, you see, the thing about warlocks is everything they cast is upcast. And when I asked for that spell slot, she was basically casting Eldritch Blast at 2nd level. If you have an idea to tweak a spell, I'm all ears.
Can I? No, I think it's too far. Can I use my mage hand to touch? No.
Mage hand
cast invisibility.
is no, I'm afraid that I like the idea,
Yeah.
but Mage hand is incredibly limited. You can't cast a spell through it. That's not a tweak I'd allow to happen because that would make Mage hand actually fucking broken.
Yeah.
That's why you need a
I got you.
familiar.
A familiar would do it for
Don't
you.
have a fucking familiar.
I mean, I don't.
So visceral.
It's because
In
I don't feel
theory-
good. So sorry if I'm.
It's okay. It's okay.
What did you
What were
say?
you
in
saying?
theory?
In theory.
I don't know. I imagine that maybe Rumame has some kind of spell that could cause a detonation that might generate enough force to get us a couple extra feet.
Everything Rumame does is lightning.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That
Yeah.
doesn't sound like detonation.
No.
I'm afraid not.
Agni could punch one of us. That'd probably send us too
100%. It would at least punch you. You would then be punched.
far. Yeah.
I think we can come up with something better.
We could just hoof it at this point. I don't know.
Can I tell Flava to fly down to like kind of where the center of the dark mass is to maybe make a scene and distract its attention while the rest of us try to hustle off the ice?
You can try that. I'm going to be completely
pretty bird.
transparent with you guys. Every round that you guys are over the ice, now that Thal is aware of you,
Huh.
I'm going to be rolling decisions for Thal.
Okay. So the rest of us should run, and hopefully he's distracted.
You are sending a bird to distract
Uh-huh.
Thal from people.
I know
I
it's
thought you
Um,
meant me.
not you.
You
The
could
bird.
distract Snow. Yeah, I suppose. Just have Plava start
distract
distracting
whatever this thing
Snow.
is.
Are we all like together though? Like
Us?
close?
Everybody
except Snow.
but Snow is together. All of you are like actually really close together because the Eldritch Blast and Tentacle combo, you guys are like touching, basically.
A tentacle combo.
Can I cast invisibility on us then?
You
On
can cast
one of us.
invisibility on one person.
Save
Oh,
yourself,
on only
Rufame.
one person.
You could, I will say, you know that if you cast invisibility on one person, they cannot be a target for Thal because he has to see a creature to target it.
Save one of us.
You also know that when you cast invisibility on someone, it shocks them, which is funny.
Yeah, I know. I know
That is
that.
very funny.
But I'm wondering, like, if I was able to cast invisibility on everybody, that would get us. That would buy us.
Yeah.
You need to
get off.
upcast it to cast it on more than one person.
You
right?
would have to cast it at like 5th level to get everybody. And
I
that's
don't
just
think I'm
not a
that
thing you can
cool
do.
yet. Yeah.
No.
Not that
You can
cool.
cast it on one
Not that
person.
cool.
You have you have like a 2nd level spell. I think you have 2 2nd level spell slots.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And invisibility is 2nd level. So you can pick one person and save them guaranteed.
Picking favorites.
No, I don't have a favorite. I don't like any of these people enough.
What about yourself?
Okay, so you guys, the challenge is you're on difficult terrain. You
Fine.
guys have 100 feet to cover.
Except Snow, who has more.
Snow
What do you
is
do?
caribous can be scared and they can shoot quills at enemies.
Yeah, that'll be useful.
Yeah. They're not very effective forms, but they can move at 50 feet per round, and they are not difficult terrained by ice.
It's cool.
So, Draga,
Mhm.
if you're thinking about having your bird distract Thal, I could possibly try and shoot an Eldritch Blast at the ground in that direction to try and sort of intensify the effect of the distraction. Maybe buy us a tiny bit of extra time, but then I'd lose my dash, I think, or my chance to dash.
I think we should. I think we should just run. We should book it.
Yeah, I like that. Let's hoof it.
Okay.
Run,
Perfect.
bitches.
Let's
I'm
go.
running.
I'm
You
definitely
running?
hooked.
You
Running
certainly
on
are.
ice? I'm just walking as fast as I can go on this ice. I
Yeah,
feel like
so you
if I
guys are
run, I will
moving.
fall.
Just shuffling.
It's not okay.
Exactly.
So you're moving on difficult terrain, which means that you are taking your time to not fall on your faces. It's
We
not
need
an
skis, guys.
it's not an option to move faster than difficult terrain forces you to. Basically, if you do, you just fall prone, and you don't want that. So, unless anybody has another idea, I'm just rolling to see what Thal does, and you guys are going to risk it for the biscuit 3 rounds in a row.
Draga is hoping that Plava fluttering around will distract it, but she's not hopeful. She's looking at.
If I do detect thoughts on the doll,
I
Can
feel
I
like
know
that's
Detect
opening
thoughts.
a connection that you might get a way back to.
You could
Yeah,
do
that's
that.
that's why I'm asking.
No,
I'm
I'm also
learning
I'm so I understand. Detect thoughts has a limited range, and there are creatures that you don't want to open a channel to.
Yeah.
Like Cthulhu.
Yeah,
Thal
yeah.
is not Cthulhu, but he's dangerous. I'll say that.
Yeah. I got it.
Cthulhu.
That's a good
Can
point.
I-
I didn't think about
Cthulhu.
him coming back to me. I was just thinking like, ooh,
The call will
now
be
I
coming
know
from
what
inside the
he's-
house.
yeah.
Can I take a hand axe and jam it into the ice and then push off it? Like, with my legs
Yes,
and just as hard as
but
possible.
you would sacrifice the hand axe.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
no.
That's gone.
Okay. Roll athletics.
That's a clever move.
I also do that with a dagger. I have like 2 daggers in my bag.
If you want to sacrifice a weapon to do that, yes, you can do
I'll
that.
do it too. I
I
have a
have
dagger. I'll waste a dagger.
More than I need.
21.
I was planning on doing this and just using it to brace while yeeting people, but then everybody started running. So
It's fair.
Scramble.
Okay.
Is it
Agni?
only strength checks?
This is specifically a strength thing. You are
Oh.
shoving
I'm
off
not
of a
gonna waste
weapon.
the attempt. So I'm not wasting the attempt with my shit strength.
Okay. Agni, with a 21, you shove yourself powerfully hard enough that the hand axe is pushed out of the ice and slides the opposite direction. You push yourself 60 feet. It's not as effective as the leaping full yeet that you got before, but it is much faster than just trying to run. So Agni gets 60 feet. Yulissa, the dagger's much smaller. It is much harder to kick off of a dagger because it's basically just 1 foot doing the job. And you push yourself 40 feet. Did you roll, Draga?
No, she has a 6 strength. I'm not going to bother failing that.
Okay, so you're just trying to run.
Yep. But she has
Okay.
What if I
35
do
feet of movement.
fog cloud? Can I hide us from this guy with fog?
Maybe
You could
for a little bit.
that might work. You could
I
certainly
don't
try.
think that's a bad idea.
Now,
Okay.
fog cloud will shock everyone that's in it every turn,
Worth it
but
Yeah.
compared to being cursed by whatever this fucking thing is.
Yeah.
now you do have 100 feet ahead of you, and fog cloud has a limited radius.
But it might give us
20.
a round where he can't see us.
Sure.
Just-
Yeah, definitely all of us.
Well,
It's fucking poor
you're not
Snow.
even really a person.
Yeah, you're not even alive.
Oh my god. I'm bleeding as best I can.
He's bleeding everywhere.
So are you casting fog cloud at 2nd level, or are you just putting it on where you are right now, or ahead of you?
for us to be at the back of it. That way
Okay.
we have
Give us more
it
time
as long
in it.
as
That's a good idea.
possible. Yeah.
All right. So you can get 1 round completely obscured by the fog cloud.
I'll take it.
Okay, cool. We'll take it.
So the first round, basically the options for Thal to look at is a bird, a caribou, Yulissa, Agni.
Because they're out of the cloud because they moved faster.
Yeah, they're beyond the cloud.
Less to go, but not covered.
So I'm going to roll to see what Thal does.
I'm doll.
I'll just chill.
No, he's a demon. They don't do that. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Okay. Snow.
Me.
I need a wisdom save.
Good thing you're really wise
I am really wise.
and have 2
You
D8.
You're the
succeed.
best person to have left behind.
You succeed.
Yeah.
You feel this encroaching feeling of terror swallow your mind. You feel this darkness, but before it can actually take hold, before anything happens, you just clear your head. You just focus on what you're doing, and it's gone, as if it was never there.
Yeah.
That's
You know
one
it's
round.
over.
Yeah, it's all fake. Everything's fine. The rules are made up, and the points don't matter. You move another 100 feet. What is your intelligence modifier, Rumame?
My
+5.
intelligence modifier is +5. Yeah.
So you and Draga both take 5 lightning damage as you pass through the fog cloud.
Why does it hurt? It's just fog.
Because when I do magic, things are always electric.
I don't
She
understand.
explains calmly while being electrocuted.
Yeah.
Oh, she's used to it.
Yeah, she's got to be used to it by now. Yelissa, you finish your slide and you turn around and you see this fog cloud with it's like a storm cloud almost. You see like little sparkles of lightning just poof, 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 across the surface of the ice. And then it billows out at the end of the round as Draga and Rumame emerge from it. You guys have 2 more rounds to go before you make it to the edge of the ice. Agni, you have 1 round. Yelissa, you have 2 rounds.
Well, if I'm only 1 round from the edge, I'll just
Oh,
drop.
it's cat time?
I'll just start unwinding a rope as I go to the edge of the round of the ice.
Yeah, you can do that. You're just leaving a trail of rope behind you?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're doing that, you're dropping a trail of rope for those behind you. And as you do, you're moving as quickly as you can without falling. Next round. Okay. So now everyone is visible. And as everyone is visible, Draga, you look behind you and you see Plava in smoke.
Oh. He was a good bird. It was good bird.
So now as you're running, you see you get to that equal with Plava. And as you do, you just see it's like a red and white smoke that he explodes in, and then is gone.
The bleeding stops for a second.
At this stage, Agni, you've gotten to the edge of the ice. You've been laying rope the whole time. While you turn around and you see Draga and Rumame, you reach the other end of the rope. It's on the ice. Yelissa, you're you've caught up to the middle of the rope. I will say that in this case, Agni, if you roll athletics, you can start pulling them to assist them in their movement.
I was gonna say pull yourselves, and I'll brace it. It's start pulling yourselves.
It's either way. I'm gonna need an athletics check.
I would rather
Yeah.
you do it.
Well,
than
I
me.
was just saying more so that I don't have to pull the rope away in case maybe Snow needs to attach himself in some way.
Nice.
Sure,
Or
I
me,
understand.
Or Agni.
Agni.
Okay.
Agni is trying to make it so you move across the ice faster, and there is an opportunity here. He succeeds. Yelissa, you get to the edge of the ice.
Okay. Great.
Rumame and Draga, you get all the way up to the edge of the ice. You are just still over it at the end of the round. Snow, you're still way out there. You still have 100 feet to go.
Well, that's just 1 round.
You're
Is
right.
he in my fog now?
Oh, not yet. He will be in the middle of the round.
So close.
Oh, okay.
Draga, I need a wisdom save.
Okay,
tried.
1 second. Wisdom save.
Sent a gif
Wisdom
of what
save.
Snow's doing, by the way.
I saw that just now.
I rolled really. Ouch! This got this short.
21. You succeed.
Wow. We have some
You
amazing rolls.
You
when we
guys
do
are
that.
rolling bomb here. Okay. Draga, there is this sensation of harrowing loneliness that suddenly fills your mind. This
Be
fear
gone,
is. Don't test me. This feeling closes around your thoughts entirely for just a moment, and then it is gone as you succeed. This is not the same effect that Snow was suffering from. You do take 6 points of psychic damage.
Ouch! My brain.
As Draga is pulling herself off the edge of the ice, you suddenly see just her nose, like blood sprays out of her nose as she gets to the edge of the ice.
My juice.
Snow,
I should have said goo.
you are the last one.
Doing just fine.
Roll me stealth
Coming out of
as
your
you get to
cage?
the fog cloud.
I hope this ball doesn't come out of his cage, or we will not be doing just fine.
No.
I'm just
Snow
gonna
is
grab
coming out
something
of
I
his
have
cage.
+2 in because I can't see the D20.
Okay. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Do you have a reroll?
Yeah.
He's got a floof in front
you
of his
want
screen.
one?
I want to see him roll a 6. I don't know.
Okay, perish.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'll spend 1 reroll.
I mean, he's
I
Okay.
screaming bleeding,
died to
so...
Cthulhu.
Natural
Never mind,
one.
I'm gonna die to Cthulhu.
Come on, viewers. Oh my
It
god,
is
it
so much
actually
worse.
was.
It is as good as bad as it could be. So you rolled a 6 on the stealth. Okay.
He's not in the fog yet?
No, this is him in the fog.
Oh, okay.
He was just not very quiet.
He got a stealth roll
Still
to
bleeding.
shake. Yeah, he got a stealth roll basically to shake the effect of being seen when he leaves the fog.
Oh.
It didn't work.
Okay.
Snow perishes.
Roll me a wisdom save.
Nah. See, look, it's your best roll.
18.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Okay. Make a note in your inventory.
Okay.
You have a mark of Thal. You gain a point of exhaustion. That point of exhaustion means that all of your rolls are out of -1.
Okay.
For now, that's all that happens. What you feel as you get out of the fog and you see your allies on the edge of the ice, Agni holding onto this rope. The rope is not something you can really grab onto.
He could bite it. Bite the rope. Bite the rope, I yell.
He's too busy bleeding.
Bleat with your mouth full.
Okay. You could bite the rope if you want to. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'll bite the rope.
As you bite
How
onto the
full if he
rope.
bites the rope.
Okay.
But go ahead.
You're moving at about the same speed as you were, just full gallop.
Helpful.
This is less
But
dignity.
it feels better.
It does.
It
You have the
feels like
help
I'm
of
being
Agni.
helped by friends.
You feel this cloud, this anxiety. They left you behind.
My bad.
They didn't need you to make it. They needed you to be the one over the ice for this thing to find. They don't really care about you. You're not even a person. You're living armor.
That is factual.
This doubt seeps into your mind. As Agni is pulling at you, yanking at the rope that you've held onto, you feel it propelling you forward a little bit. But it doesn't matter. They left you. This is hollow.
Sad dear.
You make it to the edge of the ice, though not unmarked. As you do get to the end of this section of the journey, as you look behind yourselves, all of you look back, and you see snow, not the person, gathering over the plain of ice once more, as if the blizzard was suddenly gone, or the winds had just given away, as if a purpose was completed on your approach.
Looks like we made it.
That was scarier than I expected.
Don't know
You
what
guys
that
see
was.
thing?
Kind of.
Yeah, I think we all saw the thing.
Is there a way that I could explain this to them without saying the name?
You could just say everything.
I
except
don't
the name.
know. Yeah, that's on you.
I don't remember what you said, or I would say it.
There's a trapped demon in the ice.
Yeah. Okay. There's a legend of a trapped demon, and I believe that that was his cage that we
We-
were above.
We just stumbled on his cage.
Yeah.
It's just out here. No
Mhm.
guards.
As you turn around and look, it's just snow. You don't even see the ice anymore.
Maybe it was a little hard to find, but we found it.
Is
Well-
there a way that I could like check to make sure that nobody got cursed?
How would you do that?
I don't know. How would I do that?
It looks
I
like we're
have,
all in
like-
one piece.
You could. Do you have the spell remove curse before anything else?
No.
Well, with that natural 20 of an Arcana check, you know that Thal is a demon, and you know that he's a powerful one, and demons often trade in curses. It's the sort of way that they keep track of mortals. You could investigate.
Okay.
I will say you do see a big ol' ice quill caribou just kind of staring at you, along with Agni and Yelissa and Traga.
It kind of
Yeah.
shakes itself a bit, and a few quills just pop off either side.
Ooh.
You said it, to roll investigation.
Yes, the quills, like as they fall off, they like point perfectly down in the snow like arrows. A 13. Everyone seems alive. You don't see any obvious marks of a curse. You don't see anything blatant. But to be fair, you're not really sure what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Well, that was weird.
As-
Yes. Very weird.
We all look good though.
Yeah.
You were gonna say something.
Sorry for leaving you behind, Snow.
As this conversation is kind of starting, the caribou just kind of meh, and starts continue walking in the same direction they were headed.
Okay.
Yes, we should keep moving.
Never heard a
At
more
a- at a
nonchalant
pace.
sound from a deer.
At a
Alright.
pace that is like slightly faster than the others are capable of keeping up with.
Which is funny, because Draka can move 35 feet.
Well, the caribou can move 50.
So you're like at 40.
Yeah. Just staying a little bit ahead.
Admirable. He is leading us through the wastes.
The heavily blizzarding dunes spread out before you. And as you're walking, Snow, you see the mountain Crabber's Peak that you were referenced to. It is not really a mountain. It's more just like a very high plateau. It's on your left as you're approaching. You realize that you've been traveling for maybe 5 hours now as you crossed that ice plain.
Didn't that guy say it was 30 hours?
30 miles.
Oh,
6 hours.
It's like 6 hours.
no. Thank God other people know these things.
I'm happy to help. That being said, you see in the distance a plume of smoke. A white plume of smoke, which tells you of campfire or fireplace.
Snow starts heading in that direction,
Okay.
leading the way.
He's bleeding away.
Bleeding the way. You started it.
So good.
Everybody else, roll me a perception check.
Mine is Blava.
Well, okay.
What'd you do?
Holy shit.
Just terrible rules.
What's your perception there, Snow?
Passive?
Yeah, what's your
Or-
passive perception?
22.
Okay.
His AirPods in.
I
Yeah.
swear,
Clearly.
I've rolled 4 checks and 2 of them have been nat ones.
I know. What's going on, dude?
No high rolls for you.
Draga and Snow. As you're walking, Snow, you notice this first, partly because you're in the front, and also partly because your passive perception is so good. There's a familiar smell in the air. It's not a good one. It's the smell of musk, of like acrid sweat,
Elon Musk.
the smell of a Tesla. As you...
Ugh, not a good smell.
No, terrible smell. It smells of Monster Energy drink. No, as you are walking, you turn your head towards that smell. And peering out of the snow underneath a treetop, protected from the heavy cold of the blizzard, Draga and Snow, you guys spot the form of something covered in scales, white, and asleep.
Uh-huh. What is it?
Snow, you immediately recognize the form and musculature of a dragon.
Like
How
big?
big?
Like Dungeons
How
and-
how old?
Like Dungeons and?
It fits underneath the tree, so you don't think it's an adult.
Well, let's get its scales.
Let's not.
It is older than a wormling.
Oh, never mind. Let's go.
Really bad.
As you spot this creature, literally the predator of the mountains and Arctic, period, a white dragon. That's where we're going to call tonight's session.
Bum, 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 bum.
Snow's gonna pretend to be its baby.
As a drake, like, congrats.
Yeah. Mommy?
As we come to the end of the session, Meander is yeeted, and Draga joins the campaign.
Hello.
Привет.
Privyet, comrades.
As we come to the end of the session, I want to thank you for playing with me. Before we go anywhere else, we have to give our players an opportunity to vote on something that they liked for a point of inspiration. So, we're going to start at the top of the order with Sin.
I was hoping you wouldn't start with me.
Your
Oh.
name begins with a C. You got to fix that if you don't want that.
Legally change your name.
Okay.
Use the S. Yeah.
S.
For Sin? Okay. Go ahead. If you have no idea, I will pass and come back to you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Not Asenji. Enmeyer.
This one's tough. Because I thought Ulysses' quips were all very good, but honestly, like, Pen.
Yulissa earned an
first
inspo
time.
for the dumb joke at the beginning. So be aware of that, everybody.
I must have missed that, but
I messaged it to him.
Yeah.
but like I was saying, Pen, how are you doing that accent so well? And like,
Am I doing it well?
I think you're
thought
actually
it was
doing it
pretty
pretty
good.
well.
It's
and like,
it's coming like sometimes I'm like I've got this, and then there it goes. I'm just
But
basically
it's-
talking to myself.
it's also the way you're like doing a second language style speaking English is also working really well. So
Well,
like,
I'm
gonna give it to
delighted you
for-
think so. Thanks.
Yeah,
because I'm not
gonna
certain
do it
of it at
again.
all.
For the rest of our time playing, I won't give you another one just for playing your character. But for the first session, just for
I
playing your
appreciate
character,
it.
there you
I'll
go.
take it. Thank you. That makes me feel a lot better about my attempts.
Okay. Asenji.
Yeah, I mean, everyone just kind of smashed it. Really cool new character, Pen. Awesome voice. My point of inspiration, I think, is going to go to Agni because I thought it was a really cool and creative move to just kind of chuck the hand axe down and use that as a pushing off point. Because I know it's very hard when you are a martial character to kind of do cool stunts where other people can just throw a spell. So that was a really cool moment.
Thank you.
Okay. Next. Sin, are you ready? Have you considered?
Very similar.
I have considered. I actually think I want to give it to Senji because I liked the reaction to this new person coming into our party and basically telling him he doesn't exist.
This
was
is
a
a
rough
cultural
one.
difference.
Yeah.
Snow's fine with it. Simon is a bit ticked off. Somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, and vote for Asenji. All right. Pen.
I'm gonna do the opposite of what Asenji did for Enmeyer and give it to Alex for the cool use of spell, the creative use of spell, and the willingness to sacrifice your scant spell slots to accomplish the task of helping save some of the slower party members.
Yeah, that was a second runner-up for me too.
I'll acknowledge
Pretty
it.
neat.
It was
Like the whole
neat.
time, I was like looking at my spells, and I'm like, God, there's got to be something I can do with this.
I had nothing. I was like, I'm just gonna have to get moving.
Cool use of force magic.
Yeah.
Indeed. Okay, last but not least, Alex, who's your vote?
I do have to give honorable mention to Pen because the accent is really good, and I do like the new characters, sort of like no nonsense. But I do have to give it to Snow because I do feel like he's the main character of the story right now. And I feel like you're like capital R role playing your character.
You are going balls to the wall on embracing Snow's
Very
perspective.
Yeah.
good.
For sure.
Thank you.
Like even I'm watching you on camera and I feel like you're like embodying him as your line.
He's emoting.
Yeah.
Your
Well,
face.
Asenji, the votes have it. You've earned the player's vote for inspiration. Well done. I'm sure that won't come into play whenever you're dealing with this Mark of Thal or whatever's going on there. It'll be fine.
I mean, you used like what 2 or 3 inspirations this.
He
Just
did,
today?
yes.
Yeah, you
Definitely
might as well
take another
replan one.
Just
As we-
replenish those.
Yep. Just pile them back up. All right, as we get to the end of the session, I want to thank you for playing with me. I hope you had a good time. To those of you who are at home or at work watching, hi, Pen. Hi, Sleepy. Hi, Emily. Hi, class. How are you? We love you all, and I wish you a good night.